Alrighty. Hello everybody, Tiger Fangs here, and welcome to the stream. Back to some good old Elden Ring goodness. Today we gotta pretty much do some Mountaintop of the Giants, or I guess more of it realistically. So we're basically on the second half. At least I call this the second half, because the first half to me is like this area, even though it's not really even most of Mountaintop. But honestly, there's this like bridge part that pretty much breaks this apart from this, so it's sort of like, to me, this is like the second part of pretty much Mountaintop, where all the real action happens. I know there's the alternate route, which would be more fitting for the term of the second part of it, but or the second half. But I mean, it's also a hidden in extra area, so I guess it's not too hidden. Either or, you get my point. Anyway, to me, this is the second half. Anyway, we'll be doing this part of pretty much Mountaintop. Gotta head over to Castle Soul here. Literally freaking if I last recall, it's the ghost and freaking animal infested castle, which it can be absolute hell. So that's gonna be our target for today. It's gonna be probably a living hell for me, honestly. I'm gonna have to probably figure out something for damage though, because it's like I've been crutching a little bit too much on the procs. This is where pretty much this castle's gonna probably make those procs meaningless. Maybe. With the ghosts, at least. The animals, not so much. They'll bleed out severely. Either or. You know what? I need to go to that Redmane's castle to get the freaking stone that allows me to imbue fire, realistically. Because having fire damage is good, honestly. I would like that. I mean, I guess I don't really need it for... It's hard to say. I'll probably actually just focus on going to the castle first. If I remember about that stone that I need to get, pretty much, I'll get it later. But yeah, plans this place. Then we'll probably head over to this half of Mountaintops over here. Or, well, we'll have to decide. Because we also need to hit the arid tree here, too. Which I might make rounds to that. Might go here. Deal with... of course, I had to deal with the stuff here first. Well, then hit there, then probably circle around, do all the stuff around here, which is the ruin, and then pretty much we'll hit the arid tree. Then circle around, and then go this way with the ice dragon and all that stuff. And then we'll see where we get from there. Because I feel like I'm going to spend most of my time on Castle Soul here, or Fort Soul, whatever this place is called. Because, it's got a lot of brutal stuff in it, if I'll have to recall. That killed me a lot when we were doing our co-op playthrough, so... Don't be surprised if I die there, honestly. Right, I need to get on Torrent. But yeah. It'll be interesting to see where things go from here, because this is where sort of the procking stuff is not as great. Because there's a lot of instances of fighting things that don't bleed or frostbite or anything, so... Thought it'd be an interesting experience. Of course, I've already fought in this giant, but... Well, I guess it's more of a golem, but fuck it. If he gives a shit to fight me. He doesn't give a shit! I'm surprised he didn't hit me. Alright, time for shanking. Wait, this is the wrong side. Probably gonna take me a little bit to get readjusted to this game. I haven't touched it for a while. I've actually been playing a little bit of Don't Starve on my off time, pretty much to practice a little bit for the upcoming stuff that we'll be doing. And to some degree, I may have spoiled something. I've experienced summer in Don't Starve, and my god, that shit is disgusting. It is disgusting. I hate summer. In my opinion, I'd have to say it's worse than winter. I don't know if I should tell the guys about it ahead of time to let them know or just keep it a surprise, but I probably should let them know that summer is really bad. Summer is fucking awful. Just like in IRL. In my opinion. Oh. No, get on your knees and grovel. But yeah, I've been playing some Don't Starve again, as I said, getting my practice in. Haven't really touched Elden Ring in a while, as per usual. I mean, honestly, to be honest, I am sort of burnt out of the game, but I do have fun with it when I get around to playing it sometimes. Definitely have to say I don't touch it as much, though. Which is a real shame, because this game is great. It just takes a while before you get to the great parts of the game. I've had to say, in my opinion, I feel like they probably should ditch the open world if they make another or like a Souls game or something of the sort. Okay, shitlord. But yeah. Personally, I'd have to say the open world part is just only, like, good on the first playthrough, and then the second playthrough, it's like, yeah, I think I'd rather just stick to the old formula. But I do have to say that pretty much the open world is beautiful regardless. May not be, like, quality, but I mean, it's still like, From quality, like, the best quality that From can produce. Doesn't really have fancy textures and all that stuff, which is fine, because I've never really been the type to care much about textures and such, so. Do have to say, probably should stick to the old-fashioned with scaling, though, because it's like, and also maybe nerf stuff, because let's be honest, there's probably too much broken stuff in Elden Ring, honestly. And not just talking about, like, enemies and such, probably, like, weapons and builds and such. Oh boy, he tried to move that out of the way, didn't he? Nope. I literally love that this is the golem fight in a nutshell with the Charge R2 buff. From really probably should have not buffed R2s that much. Oh, he fell the wrong way. Well, I'll just knock him down again. Screw it. Or he'll just die from getting nailed in the freaking ankles. These golems are such pushovers. They need to boost their poise. Or stance health? I really never figured out what I should technically call it. It's probably realistically poise, but I mean at the same time, in terms, there are enemies that stagger from hits, and that's technically breaking their poise, and then pretty much like them getting knocked down to be critted pretty much is referred to stance. Supposedly, you break the enemy's stance. Either or, you get my point. Anyway, yeah, I feel like that probably if the From does make another, you know, Souls-esque game, hopefully they'll consider probably, like, going back to the old formula. Open world was nice, but honestly, in my opinion, they could probably drop it and allow players to get to, like, the actual content, like, right away. And more by actual content, I'm meaning, like, dungeons and shit, honestly. The world building, when it comes down to it, as I said, it's great and all, but it just takes too long to get to the actual gameplay. I mean, unless they add more to the open world spaces, because, like, it's sometimes a little too empty. Two running R2s, pretty much, and then until R1 can knock them down after a one-charge R2. Which just goes to show you that it just takes just two charge R2s to knock these guys down, and they probably over-buffed this. I thought I was going to die from probably, like, hovering in the air and, you know, falling infinitely. Right, he doesn't follow up. Not used to fighting these pieces of shit sometimes when they're actually able to fight back. Because I'm usually bullying them while they're down, so they never get the chance to fight back. I also need to change my talismans out. That would be a good idea, honestly. Oh, shit. My goodness, I don't freaking remember button inputs well enough, apparently. Oh, he's attacking. No, you're not doing that, shitlord. He's gonna slam. Did he actually rotate quite a bit? Huh. I'm surprised he didn't get knocked down again. This one's actually got a bit of poise on him, don't he? Pray to your gods, boy. Your luck's gonna run out sooner or later. Okay, go for that leg. There we go. Back on the ground, where you belong. By the way, I don't even know why I have the health talisman on. I don't need that on. Oh. Probably might switch this out. Yeah, another time, honestly. Just stick with it until he's dead. Right. What was I saying anyway? Yeah, I was just talking about how they needed to probably drop the Elden World in the next run game, possibly. Or at least add more into it, like the open world part of it. I'm surprised I actually managed to dodge through that, honestly. I should have been roll catched, let's be realistic. But yeah, I think I've set my piece when it comes down to Elden Ring, possibly. Or just, yeah, from games probably, hopefully, is for the future. They do another open world that is in all. But yeah. Honestly, I'm not really sure what to say after that. Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. Sort of a little bit empty-headed today, too, realistically. Alright, we're going to be going into the Bone Zone if we're going over to pretty much Castle Sol. Or whatever it's called. I don't even remember what if it's a castle or if it's a fort. Or I don't freaking remember. I don't think it's a fort. I think it might be a fort. I mean, realistically, as a commander for a boss, it should technically be called a fort, shouldn't it? Should it not? Right, Bone Zone. You know, I don't know if I've ever actually gotten more freaking tarnished sunflowers, did I? Oh, not a lot. That's not a lot. I did farm some off time, but yeah, this is not a lot. I probably should just go about this normally. At least pretty much use these pots on pretty much like the more significant skellys. Also, I'm surprised I don't have an element on this weapon, honestly. I don't like that freaking blade boys coming over here. We'll fight this guy by himself. But I should consider putting an element on this. Why did I take off my lightning or fire off this thing? Actually, this thing doesn't even have quick step on it. Oh, right. Right, I remember why now. Hold that thought. I probably should sit at that grace and change my shit out. Now that I think about it. Because I remember I took the quick step off this. Because pretty much I was using it on the whip. So, that would explain that, honestly. Yeah, I should probably put that back on there, or put another ash on. Quickstep is nice, but I'd honestly rather have like a technique, like an actual technique on the greatsword. But I could use this greatsword to backstab something, too, and get a lot of damage out of it, though it won't be useful on a boss, though, is the issue. I think I'll probably just go back to probably the, I'll probably go back to Flame Strike. I was going to say Flame of the Red Mane, but that Ash of War sucks now, ever since they nerfed it into the ground. It certainly does suck now. I just like Flame Strike. Plus it gives a fire imbuement, which a lot of the things are weak to fire. Though then again, I'm going into Skelly Zone, so I probably should be using a holy buff. Actually, this is the perfect time for an actual buff in here, because it's like... Hold on. I've forgotten that, I probably should put, say... Which one was it? This one. Shared Order on. Because that significantly boosts the damage of holy damage. And when I say it really boosts it, it really boosts it. Especially on holy pots, which practically destroy things. Well, destroy skellys. Skellys is the correct term. It's shit for everything else, but you get my point. We're in Bone Zone town anyway, so we need to use this. Oh, that damage is brutal. That's not even the shanking power of this thing. No, pretty much not very good for him. Then again, it's technically a thrust attack, so skeletons probably won't care much about the thrust attack. Hold that thought. Skelly boy, can you stay on the ground for 3 seconds? Let me put this on again. I don't think I... No, I did not. Well, I'll just beat him senselessly then. Sorry, I have poise. You're not interrupting me out of my shite. Unless you do a real attack. Right. Let's put those pots on. I don't think it will hurt to use the pots right now. At least for the glaive and the axe boys, those guys suck, sort of, so... I mean, I can easily roll around and backstab them, but I mean... I think I could probably melt them with these. Especially with shared order on. Yeah, actually, ironically enough, I think shared order is actually going to be the Ash of War I'm going to be using on my holy specific weapon. Which I believe I'm using the Prelate's Hammer for that, because, like, of the blunt damage being a thing that skeletons are weak to, too, so... But primarily, the share order part is specifically for my holy pots. Right, I don't think there's really anything worthwhile in this area, honestly. Other than needing to hit a grace, but... Time to get owned, you little shit! If I had pretty much like the, what was that the thing called? The Gladiator's Hammer? I would certainly be using that, but I've never picked that up, and I don't know where to get that. I've forgotten where I've gotten that one at. Honestly. I do think I have the Prelate Hammer, though, which would probably be a good substitute, but I don't think I have the strength to wield it. Actually, I can't check, because it's all in my store box. Yeah, I remember I got rid of all the stuff I probably would not give a shit to use, so... Just to get rid of clutter. I also need to get rid of some more of the shite that I'm not going to use. Most definitely. It's just a waste of space, and it makes switching out stuff harder. Yet I pick it up anyway, because for some reason I just like collecting shit. Yeah, I don't know why I'm even on this side. There's genuinely nothing over here. Beef up. I'm gonna go shank a skelly. Skelly boy. I think shared order stays equipped as long as, like, or stays on me as long as, I don't die. Or at least until the buff time runs out. What was it that I used for Colossal? I think I used this, but either or. Just need to use one of these Colossal weapons to get a backstab, because, or I could just bully this little shit into this earth. Come on, stay still for a second. Damn it, I want your back! I didn't equip this for no reason now, matey. Come on. Let me see that back. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna murder him, I guess. Okay, then. Wait. So, considering since I get innate holy damage on this thing, does that mean that I could, like, combine this with, like, say, another elemental weapon, possibly? Then again, holy is shit, so, I mean, it's not gonna add really anything on. But it would be an extra damage bonus if you, like, switch to a weapon that has innate elemental damage, though, too, so... That's why I should consider probably using share order on a dagger or something, just so I can just get a buff. That'd have basically 2 damage types going. That would actually be a good idea now that I think about it. Anywho, let's get to a grace, shall we? Am I going backwards? I think I am. It's not where I want to go. Not at all. No. Ah, yes, the sound of freaking a deer getting fucked in its ass. I always refer to that. Every time I hear that noise, it sounds like... Okay, you little shits. Hold that thought for a second. Uh-oh. Well, it's not that bad of a skeleton. Let's equip this. Now, 2 of them, that could be an issue. Maybe. Stop waiting around. I'm not letting you get your friend over here to help you out. You shit. Back off! Give me that back. Yes, thanks. I need to test to see if probably I could pretty much imbue this with fire and then pretty much like use shared order to get holy damage. I love that this area actually has scripted aggroing, I think. It's just like the skeleton soldiers are coming, are running towards me. Before you fucking shit. Scimitar guys really know when to freaking strike, don't they? I think they've always gotten me off guard before, like, whenever I'm doing something, and then, I get done with something, and then pretty much they hit me. Like, say, I backstab and such. Got good timing for little shits. Who knows, they're probably the only ones that are programmed to do that, honestly. Alright, Alright, I need to go up there and backstab these guys. I want my freaking blue juice back. Juice. I can get up here. Let me up! Okay. That's fine. I'll take the hit. Just to backstab your ass for some free juice. Yes. Bonk! Yeah, it does look like I get 2 elemental bonuses if I have that buff on. I do love that pretty much there are some Ashes of War that supply buffs, and you still, like, retain those buffs even after de-equipping the weapon and such. I think there is actually a buff that you could apply to, like... what was it? I think pretty much it was the jelly buff. Like, there was, like, some buff that you can get from the jellyfish shield, and that would stack, and you would get a lot of damage. Because the buff applied to the character, and you didn't have to keep the weapon equipped or the shield, technically. Armament, whatever. It was a... Definitely would sound like it was a very good buff. I never used it, but I saw something on it. It got patched, though, which is not a surprise. Oh, you rolling little shitlord. My holy also ran out. You need to reapply the freaking holy juice. Everything's just juice in my eyes, it seems like. I should probably be smart about this. Hold that thought. Never mind, I took off the daggers. Well, if they're not daggers, they're darts. Either or. Does this apply to the throwing weapons, I wonder? I think it may apply to the throwing weapons. I'll kill this guy from a distance. I won't have any shame in that. Okay, no, it does not, because otherwise he would have, you know, disintegrated from that. Alright, I forgot those skulls track hard. Yeah, nice try, but that's a no. I would frack up if this thing rolled off. And bye-bye. Okay. Right, where is that grace at? Because I should definitely hit that. Most definitely. I think it's up ahead. Yep, there it is. See me, that golden light of goodness? I'll take it. Yes. Great stuff. Now, do I want to switch the... I might switch shared order to the dagger, honestly, just because I can just switch from that to this sword, and then basically I'd have more damage. I think it is amusing that this is like a buff that can be applied onto you even when you're not wearing this weapon. I feel like it's sort of broken when you have buffs like that. Because, again, you could just, like... quickly swap to another weapon after applying that buff, and then basically, well, I would be losing some holy damage, though, honestly. I think it only actually applies if the weapon has, like, holy damage on it, too, so that may not work out, honestly. But I do technically, I don't know. I guess I could test real quickly. I may as well test it. We'll put it on a dagger. And let's see. Because I think it only really enhances the holy damage rather than pretty much it actually, like, applies more holy damage. Well, I mean, it does apply more holy damage, but it, like, well, you get my point. It's just, like, it's just more to, amplify, I think. Let me see. Because I can just check the damage numbers here. Yeah, no, it just pretty much, I don't think it does apply the holy damage. Just amplifies it. Again, I can just kill something over here and I can see. Provided if I don't get killed by them. Yeah, you do that. No, it just generally applies a hidden holy damage bonus. Okay, well, I know what I'm using. I know what I'm fucking using for sure. Well, realistically, I only want the holy damage bonus, specifically for the pots, though. Is the thing. So once I use this, pretty much, I probably won't be using the sword. Because honestly, I'm gonna definitely fucking pot that Death Birb up the head, because that Death Birb's a piece of shit! It is just straight up a piece of shit. Death Birbs hurt a lot. Their nukes hurt a fuck ton. And this guy is basically on steroids, basically. So I don't think I'm gonna fuck with that Death Birb normally. You can call me a pussy if you want. Honestly, I'm not stupid either. That Death Birb's gonna be torture. Most certainly. I mean, after all, I got my ass absolutely decimated by it pretty much in Lernia. And that's pretty sad. I think she's the one in Caleb, though, with pots, too. So, sad that I can't handle the right one pretty much at, like, Lernia level. So, then again, I've pretty much, like, on my own time, pretty much, I have fought in the Death Birb, and I've destroyed it before. It's hard to prove, considering since there's no evidence, since it, again, was on my off time, so... See that back boy? Okay, back stuff. Toasty! You have to say that Ash War is still devastating, though. Just ignore... I guess I'm not ignoring you then, I guess. Okay, who's the one that's shooting me? You're going to die for your sins. Most definitely. Let's see, I'm gonna also equip this thing over here so I can get the extra juice out of you. So you like shooting me with arrows, do you, you little shit? You're gonna pay for that. I swear it feels like they buffed that talisman too. The one that gives you more health if you, like, do a freaking crit. That definitely feels like I get more out of it. And that's not because of the glitch too either. I mean, you can res if you want to. That just means that, well, I guess that would be meaningless, honestly, because I would be getting more juice out of him. Either or. Right, I should do the invisible bridge puzzle first, technically. Because there's still that I have to do. Because really, this might be the first thing you want to do when you come over here. Well, of course, you want the grace too first before you do that. Trying to remember where this path is, though. I think you can slightly see the bridge, I think, if you look closely enough. Because there is like a hazy path that you can see, sort of. Of course, the safest thing would be to use the frickin' stones, too. I do need to look closely, though. I wonder, does the lamp sort of give it away slightly, though, too? I wonder. No, it does not. I was hoping that there might be reflections. Might have passed it, because I think you have to, like... Wait! No, I see it, but also the message you sort of gave it away, too. I just gotta make sure that... I think I had to sort of walk here? No, I think I had to walk a little bit more over here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I see it. I just need to make sure I don't mess up. Okay, yeah, there we go. I mean, this path is noticeable. It's just pretty much, it's a little bit hard to notice. Uh-oh. Okay, you shit. Kill it before it wakes up. Of course, there's another one. Don't let them freaking blunder again. Certainly as hell don't let them blunder again. I hate to be the person that just, like, walked in there just casually without checking. This is where pretty much you usually want to try to, like, freaking walk slowly if you don't know what's in the next area. You know what? I feel coy. Why not? Buff this on here. Let's see if I get extra damage. Yep, come over here. You might not like that. Oh. Yeah. No, come here. Come here. Yeah, come here. You shit. Noise baiting. I love that technique. It's actually something I used pretty much on one of my characters, because it pulls enemies over and then you can either, like, sneak up behind them and backstab them, or, well, just beat the ever-loving crap out of them like I just did there. Noise baiting is a nice strategy, especially if you don't have anything good to be able to hit them with. I mean, I probably did have something good to hit them with, but that's a strategy you can do to get enemies to get away from some place that you don't like. It is a very nice strategy. Alright, I don't think there's really anything else relevant in this place, but I mean, I might as well just see. Of course, I could go outside and do that area next, but I mean, I can wait on that too, because I had to circle around and fight the Frost Dragon too, so, you know. I swear, I thought there was one of these gremlins that were hiding in here. Oh, hold up. Yeah, that's what I expected. And goodbye, you floating gremlin. Well, he wasn't really floating, but I mean, he's a winged little bastard that can float if he wants to. I should change this talisman out. This is not very useful. I mean, I guess I'd like to go back to the FP on kills talisman. It's not great, but I mean, it's extra FP after, like, I kill them, so... Of course, I can get more FP just from backstabbing them with a colossal non-sword weapon, but... eh. I'll just take as much FP as I can get the normal way, because I'm not always going to be using that colossal weapon. Anyway, I'm going to go back down the hidden path route, because I'll save this area's outside for a later time. I mean, I don't really need to do the outside area, because it doesn't have anything worthwhile, but, you know. See, looking for that path, I probably should have placed a stone down to let me know where pretty much the beginning of this place is. I'll just walk towards that note. Okay, and then I could probably ride Torrent on the way back, because it's just a straightforward run here, so... Yeah, path's not really that bad. Even without messages and such, you can see, like, a tiny glimmering light, so it's like... You really don't need messages for that, you just gotta look closely. Pretty hard to do, though. It's not until, like, the invisible bridge going up to the tower, it's more clear. Something just died, I'm glad I have this talisman equipped. Free FP for no reason. Ha! Yeah, no. Need that or shared order buff on. Two rolling bastards, I don't like that. Not one bit. Oh boy, there's more of them than I was expecting to come after me. Yeah, no, you're not rolling me down like the little shit biscuits that you are. Well, at this rate, they will do it. Honestly. Where's the other one at? Okay. That's sad. That really is. He just was rolling into that wall, and then he got a hit on me because I was stupid enough to walk towards him. I also probably need to reallocate my flasks, too. You know, I should just drink a flask, honestly. Because I like to have a good amount of FP flasks. Not that I need that many, but I mean, it's just nice to have on hand, especially if you're in a dungeon. I don't genuinely like to rely on pretty much health flasks too much. The beast eye quivers. I need to go murder a stupid marining shitlord. Where you at? Oh, there's the gremlin. Hello, gremlin. Oh no, your rolling little slug is not gonna kill me. Don't think that mariner even sees me. Does he see me? I don't even know why I put that buff on. Mariners are, for some reason, not weak to holy. Weirdly enough. It's the truth. Come on, Marine boy, do something. Yeah, don't shoot your grimace shake all over the place. That's just gross. Hold that thought. Oh, go, you bitch. Not healing while fighting you. You're just a marine shitlord. I don't fear your fucking grimace juice and your stupid boat, too. He's riding the grimace shake, boys! Oh, that's actually funny if you think about it. Nah. Yeah, you can do that. I'm just gonna stay back, man. I'm gonna beat your ass. The Mariners are an easy fight. It's just pretty much like, you just gotta go about it smart. Just hug them. Hug their little freaking virgin ship asses. You just gotta watch what they do, too, because, yeah, it's just not really hard to combat these guys. Do I want to use a blue flask? Why not? I'm not gonna apply the holy buff because it's just strange, honestly, because it's like the freaking mariners are considered holy, or not holy, undead enemies, I guess. But it's just like, imagine if they were holy enemies, and that's the reason why they're not weak to freaking holy. But it's just like, yeah, they're skeletons, so it's like, why the fuck can't you damage them more with holy damage? Another enemy that pretty much makes holy pointless. You know what? I'm just gonna put these on and disrespect you. Just put those on and disrespect him. You know what I should have done? I should have gone and killed his giant skeletons first. Just as a middle finger to him. Because I do have the means to do that, honestly. I do. It's in this little dagger, and these pots right here should show you the true power of holy pots. I think there is one skeleton that sticks around, though, even after he dies, so... Or re-dies, whatever you want to call it. I also need to turn this tonight to go fight that Death Birb. I'm sort of glad I decided to go do the tower first, honestly, because... I don't have to deal with a stupid-ass Death Birb while dealing with that mariner, because I think he spawns in that area, too, so... Oh! Well, Skelly Boy didn't show up. It's weird, too, because I think there's, like, a giant skeleton that spawns here, regardless of the mariner not being alive anymore. It might be a bugged enemy, maybe, more if anything. But if you come through here when pretty much, yeah, when the mariner is dead, he still spawns. Or it still spawns. I should need to stop calling things he's. Ah! Either or. Well, I guess I'll go do Castle Soul, then I'll come back this way, I guess. What do we get here? Ruins? No, just bones. Guess you could say he lost his boner now, didn't he? Fuck me. Oh yeah, there's a tower down there. The question if I will really use any of these towers, because in reality, the boss stuff, genuinely in any Souls games, the boss weapons and stuff like that really don't tend to impress me that much. Maybe there might be a ring or so that comes with it that might impress me, but it's just like, yeah. Sadly, the boss stuff tends to suck compared to what the bosses use themselves. Or they're just not impressive, that is. A lot of the time, so. Or you need a very... Wait, Death Birb's still here? Isn't it daytime? Okay, well. Better get the freaking whole shared order on. He's gonna hit me. No, he didn't hit me. Okay. This is not... Yeah, hold that thought. Why am I locking onto the Death Birb? That's a terrible decision. Only body shot, too. Ow! I won't be surprised if he kills me. Even if I use Holy Pots, he's gonna be a little shit biscuit. Yeah, you're not gonna reach me like that. Though I'm against a fucking rock, which ain't good for my health. Come on, do a jump attack or something. Yeah, that works. Rock? Or not rock. Why am I referring to Holy Pots as rocks? Probably play too many games with rocks that I use. I think shared order ran out too. Ah, that reached, and surprisingly did no damage too. Oh, he's about to slam. He missed horribly. I don't like where I'm at. I feel like I'm gonna fall off and die. I also don't like where this is going. Got the lower ground, Death Birbie! Wow, the lower ground is actually saving me. I could literally just cheese his ass if I really wanted to. I mean, I'm going to technically cheese his ass. Oh, God! Okay, I'm going back up. Fuck this. Realistically, I'm not fighting Death Birb with no damage output, realistically. That's why I'm going to be using Holy Pots, because that does the work. Uh-oh. Provided if I don't get cornered and killed. I've got to find a different environment to fight this piece of shit in. So those projectiles hurt! Holy shit! Lock-on is really not good when fighting a Death Birb, and the environment around here sucks! Holy shit! No joke, this is a terrible environment. I'm not fighting this Death Birb legitimately in a shitty environment. Like, why do all the freaking... God, what is Death Birbs and freaking, like, dragons get such god-awful environments to fight them in? I ain't joking. Oh, he's about to fucking... Can I jump this? Holy shit. I'm surprised I'm not dead yet after all that shit, honestly. I'm literally jinxing myself at this point. I gotta make sure I'm free to run in this direction, which I'm not. Okay. This environment really does suck. I'm just gonna go up and hope to God I can freaking find a better place to fight this Death Birb. Because holy shit, I just keep getting cornered, and if I didn't freaking check there, I would have been dead. Alright, this place is a little bit better. Well, no, this is the same shitty place, but either... And at at least not near a cliffside that I'm about to walk off of. Yeesh. Even with holy pots, this bird is still a bitch to deal with. Yep, he's using that attack. As Torn doesn't want to run. God! I'm assuming FromSoft really wants you to fight that Birb in the corner over there. I'd rather not. I don't want to fight a Death Birb in a shitty environment, and he's ready. Said freaking holy pots. Come on, do a jump, Birb boy. He's waiting. Is he trying to set up the nuke? No, he's not. Hey, good riddance! I am fighting you legitimately without any proper damage, you shitty bird. Fuck you. Fuck that Birb. I don't even think, like, I could probably bleed or frostbite Death Burbs anyway, so it's like... Imagine trying to fight a Death Birb with a +3 freaking weapon. Yeah, fuck that. I don't care if that was pussy-ish or not. I ain't fucking putting up with that shit. Maybe on a proper playthrough, maybe in the future, but no, no, no. Fuck that. Never liked Death Burbs. Never will. They are one of the enemies I will certainly fucking cheese if it comes to it. Which, these guys, yes, up here on Mountaintops certainly will be cheesed. And I will not regret any second of doing it. Along with trying to fight alongside with the camera being a piece of shite. And the amount of freaking AoE attacks they get, yeah, fuck that. And not to mention I suck with delay attacks, so Death Burbs are riddled with those. I generally, if I have to fight this Death Birb legitimately, I would pretty much usually just try to hang out in its crotch region. Sure, he can get away from me, but it's like the most effective way to attack a Death Birb without dealing with its grief completely. You know what? Don't I have a better way to be able to hit these? I feel like I do. Actually, I don't have any AoE-based attacks. Wish I did. Ding-a-ling, motherfucker! Oh boy. Oh, never mind. Just, it's not doing anything threatening. Never mind. I sort of panicked there for a second. I thought I was gonna get squished. I'm going for this. Where are your barnacles at? Your death barnacles. Okay, trying to freaking stomp me like a shit biscuit. Oh, wait, no, there's still one barnacle there. Now is he gonna start falling, or... Why do I keep calling them Jesus? I don't think wait, no, there's some more barnacles on that thing. This is why I wish I had some AoE stuff to hit these. Sometimes I can't see the ones pretty much on Mountaintops as barnacle things. Now is you... Okay, you're not clear of all your barnacles yet, huh? Okay, there we go. There's enough barnacles gone. You know what? What surprises me, though, is that FromSoft doesn't have you clean all the barnacles off with it. Alright, that tower's lowered. Not that I'm gonna ever use it for muggling, realistically, that's what it is, but either or, you get my point. Alright, time for cancer. I don't look forward to this. Castle Shart. There's also 2 lions in here. I need to just pull one of them. Come here. Come here, cat. He's cheesing. Using ice. I really need to replace the pronoun T with it's using freaking ice. Come on. I'm not fighting you in there, you piece of shit. No. It's doing the ice bullshit again. Well, if you're gonna keep me... Well, you know what, before I enter castle... Yeah, whatever, I need to freaking kill this one freaking cat first. Yeah, come here. Damn it. Oh, it's breathing freaking its icy shite again. Yeah, the bad thing about having to freaking deal with this thing through the doorway is it'll love to do that. It'll kill me pretty much with that attack. Come on. I'm gonna get some rot on you first, you rotten little shit biscuit, because it's fitting for you. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do something. Do something. And the other one's pissy now. You gonna come over and fight, or are you gonna be a bitch? I guess you're gonna be a bitch. Not fighting both of them. Fuck that. Ow. When the damage ramps up... Yep, do something. Oh, he has a follow-up! And there I go, using he again. I wish they took damage from their own shit. Also, why is there 2 of... like, why is the second one, like at half health, I should say? I was like, why are they both damaged? Right. Trying to get greedy, and I just got punished. My poison ran out, too. Ah! Okay. Well, I have this, at least. It's gonna die from the rod anyway. Once it dies from the rod, then I'm gonna sit down and allocate my flasks. Though at the same time, considering how much damage I take, I probably should sit on more health flasks if I'm gonna be realistic. Come on. Yeah. Come here. The other one's coming here and it's gonna probably cut me up. Or not. Okay. Yeah, I'll fight the other one at full health if it pretty much goes back to full health. I'm not dealing with both of those shitlords. Well, I'm not dealing with both of them at where I'm at with my freaking flasks. Right, gotta allocate 2 while I'm at it. This is sort of where I should consider starting to wear heavier armor, honestly, because it's like... Yeah, I take so much damage now. It's either that or start pumping into vigor, which, no. Okay. You know what, did I ever get another seed? I swear I feel like I'm missing seeds. Or maybe that's the amount of flasks that you can have, I wonder. Hold on, let me just check that real quickly. I want to see if the maximum is like 14. I don't think it's 14 though. Oh, yeah, it's 14. Okay. A little strange, honestly, because it's like in the old games you used to have been able to get like, what, 15 to 20? I mean, I believe pretty much at Dark Souls 2, that's when they started doing 15. But Dark Souls 1 was 20 for sure. Oh, this guy just is innately at pretty much, like, half health. You know what? I'm fine with probably just, like, using bleed strats on him, though. Because I just mostly wasn't able to go in there first. Yeah, keep your frosty shite to yourself, you shite. Oh yeah, I need to run away from that attack. Not doing very good. I need to remember how to fight freaking big cats. I'm surprised that didn't hit me, surprisingly. I'm waiting for him to capitalize me with that ice breath of his. Or its. Yeah, get clawed to death, you shit! Mm. This kitty's got real claws now, doesn't it? Mm. Well, I'm not a cat, though. In fact, I'm more of a, like, a stone wolf thing. Realistically, my character's supposed to be a clay person. But honestly, he just now looks like a deformed gremlin, honestly. Mm. Oh god, I have to actually go find my freaking wolf head again. Wait, what does he look like with this on? You know, honestly, it's fitting. Clay man turns into a stone man. He hardened there, like he's been in the world long enough to harden and turn to stone. Well, actually, I guess he's been under heat. Actually, that'd be fitting. But realistically, the clay person goes down to pretty much get frenzy flamed, gets roasted well, and then turned into literally like a like stone, like a hard stone statue. Or I guess technically it would be, well, it still would be like, I mean, it'd be more like a hardened clay statue, if anything, but I won't wear this. I don't think this gives me anything beneficial in this stat, does it? Oh, it just gives me more faith. That wouldn't be very great, now would that? I'd rather take the wolf head, honestly. Sadly, the wolf head always keeps my interests more than pretty much like the, because, like, it's, like, just because of the, the endurance gives you more, like, whip load, and I need as much whip load as I can get, so, you know, sort of why I prefer that over any other freaking headpiece. Till my endurance goes to a point where pretty much it wouldn't benefit from getting that extra endurance, yeah, I'll stick with the wolf head, thank you. I should have checked the bottom floor, but I don't think the bottom floor has anything worthwhile, I don't think. I don't think it does. I don't remember, honestly. Oh! Freaking bird! I hate you little shits. God, I've forgotten that the castle soul birds suck to fight. Yeah, they suck to fight. Of course, the first thing to kill me is a fucking bird in this place. It's not the freaking cats guarding the gate. The bird is the one that murders me. That's sad. It really is. This is why I should have buffs on at all times when in this shithole. And that's why I also want to pretty much have more FP flasks. So that way I can heal back my FP, because dealing with the birds in this place suck. Pretty sure the wolves in this place suck because they're really tanky. Because my damage is low, so it's going to be a nightmare going through this place. It is certainly going to be. I should check the bottom floor to see if there was anything worthwhile down here. Oh, and then pretty much I'm also going to be dealing with those frickin' knights too, which is going to be fun to put up with. I really should stop considering to use the regeneration buff, because it's like... The regeneration clearly is falling off. Like, it's good to pretty much use, like, for small bits, but it's like... Bleed this bird dry. That's where quick step comes in handy. To fuck that bird in the ass. It really does come in handy. In fact, pretty much more useful than most things. Also, these wolves are pretty weak. Holy shit. Hold that thought. They probably hurt. Yeah, they probably hurt. That's just like... Okay, Fido, you're not freaking doing this shit. Or you're trying to outplay me by being a smartass. Fuck off. Wolves do love to do that, though. Try to swing at them and then they don't give a shit. Okay, I'll cut you up then. Okay, so the tiny wolves don't suck. It's just the birds so far, the things that suck in this place. Pretty sure once I get up to the big white ones, those ones will certainly suck. Because the big white ones are the tanky ones and can actually do shit. Before that, I'm going to check the bottom floor. I've forgotten if there's anything good on the bottom floor, or if there's a route to something good. Because there can be. Or slugs. I do remember that soul here, though, is pretty much a very short location. Hold on. Wow, you little shit saw me? These guys are actually going to be some good FP. Definitely might want to take advantage of that. Well, who am I kidding? Pretty much the FP gain on kills is pretty shit. Either or. It's castle soul. So this is a castle. Eh. It doesn't really seem like a castle. It just feels like it's a fort. Too, like, decrepit. And like, to a degree, I guess it's battle-worn to where it looks like it's like a fort, almost. Like a big-ass fort. Anyway, let's go this way. I believe once I get to the upper floor, that's where the ghosts are at, and then my claws just become obsolete, unless if I want to dodge them properly. Hello? Am I about to get shot by some asshole? I know there's ballistas up here. For sure there are ballistas. I remember explosive bolts on freaking high up areas. Full of assholes. I need to get this dagger off. It's useless now. Unless if these guys are weak to holy. Curious about that, actually. Because they're technically undead sort of creatures. They're ghosts. Ow. Okay. Nice try. They do take a decent amount of damage. Holy might be good against these guys, honestly. Depends. Need to see the damage without the freaking buff. I really might want to wait until I'm full health before I... Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I'm drinking this. Okay. Douche? Shooting the shit at me. I don't really want to waste my FP, though. Well, I mean, I guess I don't have a choice. It's either pretty much... Actually, I never even put my freaking... What's it called back on? The, Frenzy Flame Burst, or whatever it is called. It's because I'm using these daggers, because these daggers actually do some decent damage. Though I do believe they cost FP to use, so... Sort of not really worth using them. I gotta be careful about this, because... Wait, where'd that guy go? Oh no, he's there. He just went invisible and is being a dick. Of course he is. Okay. Oh god, that hurt. That hurt a lot. I shouldn't be surprised. Running at the ghost guy, shooting explosive bolts at you. Oh, God, that hurt. Yeah, this is the part that's going to suck. I probably should put on, like, max health and, like, damage resistance shit just for this part. Because, those ballistas are brutal. Which I'm not surprised, honestly. Could see if I could throw a dagger at him, but then again, that's not very smart either. I probably would just be better off trying to see if I can quick step and freaking avoid the damage. But, at the same time, it's just better probably to put on something that would also help me survive that shite. Definitely so. I don't know if those bolts do fire damage or not. Also should put on something a little bit more relevant. I don't think this is good. What else is good? Not that. Okay, I guess I'm going with that then. Hopefully that small extra bit of freaking... Holy shit, even with the Radagon Sword Seal, it's not really doing a whole lot for, like, my freaking health. I could put on that Rune Arc. That would definitely be helpful. Alright, let's murder some sluggy boys. Did I just get gooped? Yeah, I'm not getting my ass kicked by a bunch of stupid slug boys. Get out of here, you shits. You know what? I also have pretty much crab that I could be eating too. That would also be a good thing to probably proc. Yeah. Keep forgetting about the crab, ironically enough. Wait, where is my crab? What the fuck? Why did I take this shit off? No, I don't want that off. That back on. The holy pots can go. Holy pots are useless now. At least not until pretty much we get to the next Death Birb. I think there's 2 Death Birbs on freaking Mountaintops, if I last recall. Alright, now we can test this damage against this guy. Let's see how much damage I do to him without the holy damage. Yeah, I mean, it's not much. Okay, you gremlin! Hold that thought. Hold that thought real quickly. Actually, I was gonna equip the freaking health back, and there's no reason to equip that. I'll just regen my shit back. These guys on their own don't hurt, it's just more the fuckers with the ballistas. And this guy is out of freaking range to hit. Annoyingly enough, alright. Oh yeah, I can't hit him at all. Alright. We'll re-pop this crab, and then we'll see where this goes from here. Probably not very well, honestly. Well, I mean, at least pretty much that freaking saved me. I better heal, because I know there's another guy that's gonna shoot. Blow him up. Ah, good. Alright, I need to... Alright, now I need to go. Before he shoots again. Get your ass out of here, you shitlord. Alright. Now that pretty much, yeah, that damage reduction stuff is like... Damage reduction is just like a necessity pretty much at this point in the game. I swear it is. Most certainly definitely feels like it is. It's not like useless compared to like the old From games, if I'm gonna be realistic. Where'd you go, you shit? Well, you think you're clever, don't you? You fucker, hiding in your freaking little invisible space. Little bitch, hiding. And then there's the Banished Knights in this place. Maybe I should just keep the damage reduction stuff on, because it's like, as I said, it's damage absorption and all that such is very much relevant in this game. FromSoft may have made, like, the previous games not very relevant when it comes down to freaking armor and damage reductions, but, like, other than Dark Souls, like, oh great, this bird's back. Is he gonna fly up after me, or... He's certainly gonna be fucking waiting out down there where I last fought in that bird. Else I'm going back to calling it a hey! Derp-a-derp. Oh yeah, that bird sits where the storm axe is at. Because I believe you can get 2 in this game. Which I shouldn't go and get that yet, because if I do that, I have to run all the way back around to get to this again. Yeah, it's smarter to hit the door, then drop down for that. Too bad this bird doesn't murder me first. Wouldn't put it past it. Well, hello, Wolfie. In the fight? Those buffs weren't really for you, but I mean... Come on, bird boy, let's do this. Yeah, it's nice when you can get that bird stuck in a freaking chain stun and then just kill it that way. Because burbs suck. Come on, go into my attack. Yeah, that's what I was hoping you were going to do the first time around. Because it's just usually better to hit the wolves when they're pretty much trying to attack you. That's generally why it's just better to just sit back and wait for them to do something that will, you know, leave them in a position to get hit. And they won't evade away from your attacks like an annoying little shit biscuits. Ah, alrighty. Grab the Storm Axe. I'm assuming this is just a spare one that they put just in case if you don't have Nepheli, you know, fall early in the game, I believe. Like, I believe you can pretty much get her axe, too, since she uses the same axe. I guess that's just for the sake if you want to dual wield, or if you just want to... I guess it's more for the sake if you just want to dual wield the axes. Because I noticed there's some weapons in this game that come in pairs that you can get. So... Of course, if you want to dual wield everything, you'd pretty much have to literally play through the game another time and get the weapon that you want. So, but there are some weapons that you can get just paired, like at like a later point. Because I think you get Nepheli's if you pretty much leave her be, and she goes. I think she might go to the Divine Capital, and you can get her axe. I think. Though I don't remember full on. I also need to get this out of here. Oh, there's 2 of you. Right. Come here, you little shit biscuits. Come on. Yep. I gotta be careful. You could do their stupid freaking wind projectile. Nope. Come on. You come running at me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Backstab. Good shit. You're not dead yet. Okay. I'm surprised they didn't resort to using their freaking wind gale attack, or like whatever that freaking wind attack projectile is that they love to spam when you're up close to them. These guys are pieces of shit. You know what? Let's put on the Sacred Order, because why not? I feel like it does do additional damage to the ghost enemies. I feel like it does, but... Hello? Oh, hi there. Oh, there it is. There's your little shitlord move. I'm surprised that was not a backstab. Come on, come on, come on. You're frightened that I'm gonna backstab you? Is that why you're gonna let your friend pick me off? You shit. No. Get the fuck out of here. I sort of want to put another regen buff on, but realistically, I should just put on a freaking crab buff. Because I'm about to deal with annoying freaking trash, known as Banished Knights. Yeah, hold that thought. No. Yeah, no, I'm going for that grace first. I am certainly going for that grace first. Come on, Wind Boy. Oh, he actually just shoved his shit at me. I was hoping he was going to jump at me. Okay, hold that thought again. Oh, no! He tried to intercept me! Okay, he's a fucking fuckboy. He tried to intercept. You saw that, right? Alright. I did not expect him to teleport to my side and just end me. He literally did that meme where you pretty much where the guy teleports like right behind the person and kills them. Except he did it to my side. I was not expecting him to just immediately teleport to where I was at. Usually they just like teleport like slightly ahead of where they go, but I was not expecting that. I really was not. Holy fucking shit. That's scary, honestly, if a Banished Knight can just like just go whoop, hey, crushes you with a sword. That is scary, actually. That's nightmare fuel. Alright. Note to self, never try to buff when a Banished Knight is pissed off at you. I do need to get my shit back, though. I'm not gonna freaking engage this piece of shit yet. Need to get full-on buffs before I engage. Oh, hi! Hi! Didn't realize you guys were ready to fight. Okay, the other Banished Knight. Okay, you piece of shit. Well. This is awkward. Made the situation very bad for myself. Really bad for myself. Is there a way out this way? I don't think there is. I think the other guy's fucked off, though, so... Right, charged R2 is OP as fucking shit against enemies. I shouldn't be surprised. You really should have came and helped your friend. I thought I killed both of them, but honestly, pretty much it was just that one guy. I'm gonna sit and rest again, because wasting 2 flasks, especially when I still have... Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I've still got a decent amount of this area to do. Yeah, I think I might consider sitting on the greatsword for a bit, honestly. I also probably should just apply my buffs at the start. Because I can just easily get this FP back just from sitting again. Won't apply the fire damage, though. That's a very short-lived buff anyway. Get rid of his fucking friend. And this banished shitlord's ready to fight. Yeah, you're going up against the Charged R2. A player Charged R2 is basically death for you. You shit. Or I guess just a great sword in general is death for you. Eh. Whatever. In reality, I should probably replace, what's it called? Shared order with pretty much, Golden Vow or whatever it's called that gives you an attack bonus, because that would be a good idea. Should actually use that guy as a testing dummy, see what's better. Because I don't think the whole extra holy damage is going to do me wonders in this place. Anyway, I'm going back to enemies that can bleed. Doggos on the 3rd floor, I'm pretty sure. I think there's doggos up here. Oh, there's a Banished Knight and some doggos. Still, a Banished Knight is not good. Oh boy. Never mind. That wolf fucking pissed off the crew. Yeah, no. Not putting up with that shit. Alright, back to this thing. Well, not this thing. But yeah, I'm not fighting both of you. Fuck that. Tanky dog and freaking a Banished Knight. Fuck that to hell. I love that that Banished Knight is casually running after me, too. Well, aren't you a fancy little knight, aren't you? Right, I gotta remember these guys suck. Alright, gotta get back. Early roll, but I mean, I still got around him, so. I can't be greedy with this knight, just because he can freaking poise some shit. What was that he was about to perform? Was he about to heal himself? The fuck out of here. I saw a freaking literal holy bullshittery that he was about to apply to himself. I'm assuming that would have been either a healing buff or a regeneration buff. Considering he looked like a freaking special form of cleric version of those assholes. Alrighty. Where's his Fidos at, though, now? Because I'm certainly going to pay that mutt back for freaking pissing off the Horde. Unless they fell down below, and I don't have to give a shit about that dog. Or those dogs. And I'm fine with that, honestly. I'm not in the mood to deal with stupid mutts anyway. And realistically, the thing that I should hate the most in this place is probably the birds. The birds suck the most. Banished Knights are bad. But, they can be pretty easily exploitable when pretty much you're actually fighting them. I mean, you do see that pretty much, like, like, you just have to exploit certain moves, and then the Banished Knights are pretty easy. It's just the birds are the ones that suck. If it wasn't for Quick, that I'd be struggling even more with those fucking birds. Just because of how annoying it is to fucking fight them. Because you have to, like, sort of, like, fight them in a way where you're avoiding their attacks while getting in a position where you can hit them. Otherwise, you're just gonna be swinging your weapon around willy-nilly, not getting any results. Because birds suck! But you just move around all over the place. Elden Ring birds are probably the worst freaking, like, munchkin enemy, if I had to say. Where'd those big old wolves go? And also, was there a reason why I went up there? Huh. Weird. Alright, I shouldn't worry too much about that. I gotta move on. Got stuff to do. Little time, too, at that. Oh, hey, look at that, the Deathlight Shuttle, which is absolutely useless because it's not possible to really proc Deathlight because it's such a piss-poor freaking build-up of a freaking, you know, status. Deathlight sucks, in short. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that bird. Fuck that. Okay, my goodness, I'm brain farting. Where do I go now? There's a doorway this way. There was a way out here. It's just I freaking went too far. Okay. Need to go this way. This is the extra route that leads to a very angry Banished Knight. Who? You are a little bitch. I always hated these guys because how much of a dick that these little shits like to be. Like, these are definitely the gremlins of pretty much Elden Ring. do whatever it takes to freaking try to hit you whenever they can. I love that I whipped out a dagger to do that to that poor shit. Ah, surprised one-handed charge R2 pretty much knocks them down. Okay, that banished knight is like up ahead, I believe. Buff. Buff. Switch off this. Buff. I need to go buy more crabs eventually. But crab is nice. It is. Delicious crab. He's ready. Right, I forgot that pretty much. Fucking hell. These guys do have poise themselves. These guys do have poise themselves. Just like the halberd boys. Oh, God. Just like the fucking halberd boys, I cannot get carried away with these guys. I also was handling that very stupidly. Why did I do a charged R2? Well, not even charged. That was just an R2. One of the worst things I could probably do against him. It's like, the only time it's good to do a charged R2 is, like, if you've knocked them down, or pretty much, like, yeah, just knocking them down in general and having one ready is pretty much the best time when you want to use one of them, because otherwise they'll just get poised, just magical freaking ass-pull poise, and then they'll just basically fuck you up, as you just saw. Okay, let's try this again and not get fucked up. I'm not really surprised Castle Soul's fucking me up. As I said, Mountaintop of the Giants is where the damage starts scaling, and things really just fuck you up. You can just stay down there. I don't care. So, I'm not really surprised Castle Soul's where the deaths are gonna really start to stack up. It's like they want you to definitely start using damage absorption for these areas. Cannot imagine how brutal it is to deal with pretty much later game shit. Pretty much like when you pretty much do like difficulty like, well, yeah, pretty much like the oh wow, he is an aggressive little shit biscuit, ain't he? I should just stay away from him until he does his exploitable moves. He is very aggressive and he wants you dead. Holy shit. Ah. The way that guy fights is it was like an example of like an edgelord getting like two big old freaking knives and pretty much just goes ham on somebody. I mean, after all, he has the red eyes, so he's edgy. Okay, I will definitely probably this time just stay away from him until he does, like, say, the spinny move where you can just dodge around them and backstab him. Then I'll probably just start freaking R2 bullying him. I was sort of hoping after a certain point he would stop flailing, but he just kept going. Alright, I definitely need to make more crystal knives too, because I'm wasting it so much on these pieces of shit. Of course that's not a backstab, but this will be a backstab here in a second. One thing's nice about those knives is I can easily get my FP back, even if I throw a barrage of those things. They're like the cheapest, like, magic-based, like, projectile you can probably use. It's a shame I'm going to be running out of these soon enough. And I'm not going to a cave to farm these, so... yeah. Alright, we'll stay away from the flailing McShit edgelord. Most definitely this time. I will buff my weapon preemptively, because I have a feeling that I'm not going to get that opportunity to. Oh wow, he really just does not stop when he feels like it. Okay, so he does not do that attack unless you flail on him. So... Wait, no, he's doing it now. Oh, but he does a follow-up, so I gotta keep that in mind. Ah, holy shit! This one is actually... I might have to whip out the claws for this guy. Because if he's just gonna keep flailing, I might have to dodge around him. Okay, this one actually can put up a challenge. Something that the Banished Knights need that badly, honestly. Because, one of the bad things about Banished Knights, or I guess for them, is that they're so exploitable with pretty much, like, their special moves. But, this guy, he just keeps going like a blender. So I can't use the old Banished Knight strats on them without pretty much having to be ready for another freaking attack. This is definitely a different experience for sure when it comes down to the Banished Knights. And I can see why people spit on co-op. Oh, wait. Hold on. Did he see me? No, he didn't. Okay. So I did make... Yeah, I think I already made these, so... Yeah. I didn't need to worry too much about that. Alright, flail these knives into his freaking crotchal region. Alrighty. Hello there, let me see your back. Get my FP back after throwing all those knives at your friend. Makes me wonder if that knight also has a lot of tracking when he starts flailing, because if not, then I could probably just run around him. But knowingly, considering how aggressive and how much of an absolute piece of shit this guy is, I wouldn't put it past that they gave him a lot, and I mean a lot, of freaking... Do I want to use the claws? Sort of just want to freaking keep using the, Sort of want to keep using the Great Sword, because I can use charged R2s with this. See if I can get a backstab on him at least. No. Oh yeah, he just keeps going in. That spin attack that he does, though, leaves him open for a backstab for sure. Alright, let's see if we can actually punish him now. He does have enough poise to be able to get out. Ah, gosh, he is really brutal. So does he have a... okay, so it's just a basic heal that these guys get. Okay, 2 charge R2s and then an R1 basically allows you to do bold traps on these guys. That is one pretty much Banished Knight I wouldn't mind fighting again, honestly, because I want to get some practice on him. That Banished Knight is a real piece of shit. Yeah, only problem is if even if I like get like a second R2 in, he probably might just set up pretty much like ass pull poise, and he might freaking knock me out of pretty much trying to do an R1 on him is the issue. So, sort of wish they reused that knight more. That knight honestly should be a replacement for Banished Knights at this point. Because, I mean, once you fight regular Banished Knights, normally they're pretty bloody easy. It's just primarily, like, they don't have, like, something to be able to punish players for pretty much, like, trying to exploit certain moves. That guy sort of does, but not really. Oh, there's multiple rats in this room. Of course there is. It's rat hell! As per usual. No. I'm not getting killed by a bunch of fucking rats. Miyazaki likes his rats, but I'm not dealing with that. Okay. God, I fucking hate rats. But here we go. We could probably do this. Yeah, come on. One of you, go on, jump up here. Do it. As he does his instant attack. Fucking rat bastard. actually getting my ass kicked by rats. This is sad. What, you had the same idea? You thought I was going to attack first? I love that me and that rat had the same brain cell there for a second. Okay. Is there any more rats in here? Am I gonna just get killed out of nowhere by one rat? Honestly, coming back this way was not really worth it, honestly. Just for, I mean, a rune arc is precious, technically, in terms for me, because it's not like I'm doing multiplayer, but I'd rather not even bother popping a rune arc at this point, because it's just like, I will lose it anyway, so I mean, I might as well just deal with not having extra bonuses. Right, how do I get back? I think technically I actually have to pretty much, like, drop down. If that's the case, I might as well just warp back to that grace. Or no, I can go here. I really do want to fight that Bash Knight again, though. Pretty much just so I can get practice on that piece of shit. That's pretty much a rare case of a freaking elite enemy actually being tough. Well, prelates. Those guys I do need to practice on, too. Which I will be sooner or later, because there's more prelates going to be coming up later in the mountain. Though, I think there's only one more freaking whip boy, I believe, so... Yeah, it's just a shame when you find an actual tough enemy and they don't really show up too frequently later on. You know what, before I hit this grace, I probably should just do the path over here, because I'm gonna have to rest anyway. I'll probably use the elevator shortcut to avoid any more bullshittery from the trash that's to come. Hello there, meat dumplings! They're circling me like sharks! Meanwhile, I'll bleed them like pigs! Is there even anything in here? Also, why do these guys even have pretty much, like, meat dumpling freaking albernarks anyway? That is a curious question. Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, fuck that. Sort of forgotten about that trap. Though it's not a... I think... Oh, God. Oh, no. This ain't good for my life. Yeah, you know what? I think I will take that freaking grace set, honestly. If I'm gonna be running back, I definitely need to freaking get rid of that freaking one Bash Knight. He needs to go. Definitely. Beef up. Well, actually, there's not really a whole lot of beefing I can do with this weapon, honestly. Definitely want to clear this area over here before actually dealing with that grief in there. Come on, do your... You're not gonna do your freaking shield freaking gust of bullshittery? No, you're not freaking Aldridging me. Or not Aldridging, what's the name of the... Lorianing me. Give me that back. Alright, punish time. I'm really beginning to wonder if I should either put the freaking red dagger talisman on. It's just like... Well, this I probably should get rid of, though. That one is, like, not worth it at this point. With the amount of damage I'm taking, I definitely need to start stabbing things. Or realistically, putting on more freaking damage reduction, because it's definitely something I need in my life. You know what? Come here. Come here, gremlin. Yes, come here. Hey, give me that juice. Yes. Good stuff. Two, right. There's like 3 of them over here. Getting grabbed. Yeah, that's not good. I was not going to get anything back from that. Fuck. Right. I don't really have anything to one-shot this thing, but... It doesn't seem to trigger until you actually go up. Which is a shame, because I wanted to start to actually fight the guys that were running down after me. I will fight this boy, though. Because I know that there's one for pretty much like a dual-wielding Banished Knight, I believe. Or not? Where is he at? Oh wait, there he is. Of course, he does his exploitable move and he falls down. I swear I thought that guy started flailing up a storm. Well, it's not the one that's the red-eye one, though, is the thing. What's this? Oh, right. Teleporting. I definitely need to get work on pretty much dodging the spinning attack. Sometimes I wait a little too late for that shit to go off. I feel like this is karma for me talking shit about how they could be easy once you learn their patterns. Especially their special exploitable move. I mean, it wouldn't be a surprise realistically, because like generally when you talk shit, it tends to pretty much come back to bite you in the ass. Also, my mind's a little bit too focused on the fact that the guy pretty much from before was a flailing little shit biscuit compared to this guy, who primarily just attacks you. Well, he does sort of flail, but I mean, at the same time, he sort of just is a little bit more. Honestly, he's a more chill than pretty much what his freaking red-eyed bastard counterpart was like. Castle Soul didn't really freaking fail to freaking, you know, anticipate what my expectations was going to be like when I came here, honestly. I was really expecting to get killed here a lot, and, lo and behold, yes, I'm getting killed here a lot. I thought he was probably much around the corner, because I already got the one that was around the corner. That's fine, I'll get that health back. Grab that. Huh. Alright, there's just one of these little shits now. Oh wow, he has a bit of tracking, but he doesn't have good enough hitbox. An example of an enemy that gets some tracking on their attacks, they pretty much don't have enough freaking hitboxes on their attacks. Like throwing your shit at me, do you? Like getting backstabbed too while you're at it? What did he drop? Oh, he dropped his axe. Neat. Anyway, I'm gonna put this Albineric down for his bullshittery. Huh. Yeah, actually knock this little gremlin down, ironically enough. Yeah, I mean, I guess with enough damage, pretty much you could probably knock him down. Alright, where's Swirly McShitlord at? Yeah. Let's take him outside here. See that back? No. Teleport again, I dare you. Okay, I think that attack is not the one I can dodge through. Well, maybe it is. I don't really remember. You are the ones that can be bullied by being knocked down constantly, though. I do remember that. Do remember that for sure. Maybe I should do, like, a switch from or, like... What I should do is probably do a quick step, then pretty much switch to... Oh, there's another one of you. Huh. Come out here. I'm not fighting you in here. God, I remember pretty much the time when me and D and Blaze pretty much played this area, and D cock-blocked the fucking door so I couldn't escape from this shit's wrath. Are you not gonna come after me? Come on, teleport. You're gonna do it. I know you are. Love that the run turn saved me there. Yeah, let me see that back. I love that he didn't try to teleport away. He's got balls, I'll say that. He's just lucky that pretty much Charger 2s don't have enough strength to break their shields. Or their stances. Time to get satisfied by murdering a cripple. At least murder a cripple that tried to sell you out. Is that, like, the reason why they captured the Albinerics? Is just so that way they have an alarm system? Because that's what it feels like, to a degree. Alright. I actually didn't waste any flasks on that attempt, so... guess I might as well fight pretty much the boss here. Unless do I have enough runes to level up? Because... no. Okay. I should just fight. I might actually consider equipping. I can backstab the two guys that are in here, but it's just like, is it worth it in the end? Maybe it might be. I probably should just put more survivability on. At this point, I should just rely on survivability talismans. I'll probably put this on just because Frost is considered magic. Much damage reduction as I can get, that would probably be for the best. I never use my physique. I really need to. But at the same time, I take more damage, so I never really use it because of that. Wow, that damage reduction thing is really nice, honestly.
managed to greed out on that. You're not giving me your back, are you, you shit? I also gotta watch out for Commander McShitlord there. Come on. Well, your commander's not gonna let me freaking fight you, is he? This is where the backstab talisman would actually be good. I get stabbed, aren't I? I'm trying to watch this guy to make sure he doesn't try to pull any sleek little shittery on me. Okay, now he's going phase 2. Oof. Okay, I gotta be careful. He really is aggressive. Okay, no, I can't go in when he's doing that. Whoa, that's time to run. Oh boy. Oh, oh, you little shit. I'm definitely not going to win this run, but... I need to get timing on his freaking, like, AoE attack. Yeah, I can't really just do that, honestly. It's like you sort of want to stay, like, at a mid-range and punish him when he charges you down, but at the same time, like, you can pretty much dodge some of his shit. It's just like you gotta pretty much, like, I gotta do it better is the thing. May not need to go get Crab, honestly, though. Because it's like... I feel like I can fight this guy pretty much a little bit better. I mean, well, I can definitely fight this guy a little bit better. But he doesn't feel, like, as hard as what people think he is, honestly. If I can just get a better feel for him. He definitely always does that AoE attack, which I gotta keep in mind, so... Oh, right, don't use this buff yet, well... Oh, they're both fucking coming after me. That one's not freaking gonna just let me freaking fight his dual-wield boy. I'm frightened that I'm gonna get freaking ganked here in the corner. I don't trust these guys. I don't care if they might sit there and wait for you to fight the other guys. Nope, they're slime bags. Okay. I also am not equipped with this, so I'm not getting my health back. No, no, no. I'm up against something. That's not fun. I don't like that he keeps centering. Like, shit. This guy is, like, sitting in the center, trying to see if he can pretty much see if there's an opening where he can strike me like the piece of shit that he is. What, are you taunting me? Fucking do your attack if you feel like doing your attack, you shit. I don't trust him. He's going to fucking stab me, I feel like. I'm getting out of this corner. Not gonna get pincered in. Come on. You really want to fight? Get your ass over here. Not fighting your big boss boy that's gonna stab me while I'm freaking trying to deal with you. Go on, buff. We're going to buff, so. Maybe that crab was nice after all. I can't get coy. Oh, I'm in a corner. Ooh, the range on that stomp. Jesus. Okay, that's a definite you got a freaking dodge moment. That's punishment. No, it's not. Ha ha! Yeesh! I always pretty much try to go in for a punish, but I end up getting punished for pretty much trying to punish him. There I go, doing it again. I can't run away from that. Do I'll try to slap on some regeneration, why not? Keep doing that. I need to get away from him when I see that opportunity. It's like I need to do one hit and then get out of there, because he might do that freaking splash attack. Though you can dodge through that freaking AoE that he does, though. Let's get out of there and heal. Good thing I didn't try to punish him because he was going to punish me with that AoE. What am I doing? Ooh! Oh! 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 Oh, he's definitely trying to kill me now. Yeesh! It's dead. I rolled too early. I do have to say, this fight is a little bit exciting, if I'm going to be honest. It's actually fun once he actually starts pumping up into phase 2. Just a bit of a shame that pretty much the good part of the fight is blocked by pretty much, his stupid gank squad. But the gank squad's not that bad to deal with. In fact, they're weaker than the Banished Knights that are in the castle, it seems. Or they could just be the same health, and I just don't notice it. But they definitely feel like they're a lot weaker than pretty much the ones patrolling the castle. Imagine if they had the red-eyed one in the fight. That would be scary. I do admit that this fight is actually pretty fun. I do have to say. Of course, I'm using Quickstep, but I mean, honestly, it feels like Quickstep is like... It feels like Quickstep's the right dodge in this game, honestly. Bloodhound Step, it's like, it's too cheesy, but Quickstep, it gives you enough iframes to dodge through most bullshittery. And then pretty much, like... But it, like, does not offer enough iframes to where it's super cheesy, in my opinion. In my opinion. So. But you can only get those iframes if you're dodging to the side, too, so... His buddy's gank joining in the gank. They're pretty much both. They're all joining in on the gank. Of course they are. Those little sleazy shit biscuits. Well, I might as well just. All right. I'm fine with just dying. I'm fine with just dying. That was just shit. Of course, that shitlord out there freaking trying to pull some shit. Sort of was trying to dodge to avoid getting freaking struck by his Nile. Spinning at me? If you are. Okay, I did. I died while shanking him. Wait, what would happen if I had the healing dagger on when that happened, I wonder? How does that work? How do I die and then execute him? The fuck? I mean, I knew I was gonna get hit, but fuck. That's funny. At least I got one fuck you in on the sword boy. I mean, the dual-wielding sword boy before I freaking went. That's hilarious. It's a bit of a shame that pretty much the gank squad is pretty much basically put in front as the first phase. A bit of a boring thing, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like From could have probably done better when it comes down to this phase, his like Province's phase. They're not really super hard. It's just only bad when they gank you. If Shield Boy sits back, well, that's a bad example right there. But if Shield Boy sits back, that pretty much goes much better. It's also better not to pretty much be in blender range of pretty much that shitlord. Yeah, just spin at me. Really not a good time for Sword Boy to want to gank. Really not a good time for any of them to want to gank, honestly. I do not like them ganking. I might as well just do jumping attacks on their sorry asses until I see an opportunity to get in and backstab. Alright, that bitch is gone. time for you to get punished. I might as well just rely on backstabbing and jump attacking. Then again, R2's getting in from here is pretty good too. Yeah? Give me that back, and that health back too while you're at it. Go on, do your shield jump. I know you want to do it. Come on, do the shield jump special. I dare you to do it. No? A little surprised he's not wanting to do it. These knights tend to love to spam that shit. Yeah, there it is. Alright, your bitch boy squad are gone. I'm not gonna get out of range of this, am I? Ha! Get regular dodge, bitch. I could probably jump over that attack. Keep getting tricked by that attack, which ain't good for my health. Huh. Well, good thing there's no back cleave on that hitbox right there. He's not letting me freaking get a buff back in, that's for sure, and I can't blame him. Getting blood flamed is not fun for anybody. Okay, so if I time that right, I can technically quick step his freaking AoE attack. Getting a little greedy, I am. Too soon. Oh, right, he was gonna freaking thrust. If I was gonna continue running, I would have eaten it. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by the second swing. Jesus. Need that blue juice in my life. He's not gonna let me. My emergency magic medicine. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that was not pretty. Fucking hell. I'm not staying there for that. Sorry, mate. Oh yeah, fucking did the AoE thing. Ah! It's punishing my ass good. Look at him trying to set up a freaking AoE attack. Oh, well, that was too soon. Shit. Damn, that was a pretty good that was a good freaking, like, set that I dodged, though. I need to let my stamina cool down. That there's something satisfying to dodge through all that, though. Holy shit! I felt my blood beginning to pump there for some reason. Like, seriously, that was so much fun! I don't know why people hate Niall. Like Neil, or whatever that guy's name is. That's fun. That was fun. I do love that. It really does feel like Quickstep is the right dodge in the game versus regular rolling. I'm not gonna lie. People might think it's cheap, but honestly, if you play with Quickstep the right way, it just makes the fights more exciting. Provided if you have the mindset to do it, which I don't have that mindset all the time. But that was fucking fun! I love that! Oh, shit! Makes me wonder if I can do that with Melania. Because if I can do that with Melania, that will make her fight more exciting to do. Because, like, if you play aggressively with Quickstep, you can pretty much do that fancy-ass fucking shit, and it's just fun, and it's satisfying. Because regular roll doesn't get enough iframes to do that sort of shit. I know that for a fact. I mean, you can technically iframe some stuff, but I mean, you can't dodge everything in his kit with regular rolling, I'm pretty sure. Maybe somebody can, but that AoE lasts quite a bit to be able to catch you if you're trying to roll through it. I've noticed when I've fought in, like, pretty much, like... I think pretty much when I've fought in, like, the rot version of the guy, the AoE lasts too long for a regular roll to last through it. But that's fun. I love that. That was fun. I have to say, I enjoyed that so much. I'm sorry. I just can't help it. I just feel so giddy after that. That's nice. Alrighty. Let's see. What's next on the agenda? Going this way to Arid Tree, I believe, yes. I think so. Well, technically we're hitting the ruins here first. Then we'll hit the Arid Tree. Then we'll go fight the Ice Dragon. And then I guess I'll hit the Prelate Castle. I don't really remember what else I need to do in the area. I mean, I think that's the most basic logistics of what I need to do. I also don't need to run all the way back there, honestly. I could just go this way, like warp over here, go this way, and then... I'll probably do that, honestly. Honestly. Gosh. See, like, that's what I mean by, like, the more exciting content in terms... I don't know if my freaking... like, for a second there, my laptop froze, but... Like, yeah, pretty much, that's what I mean by the more exciting content. Is that, like, it takes a while just to get to that because of the open world. And because of that, it sort of turns you off from wanting to continue to play. Like, the first playthrough, it's fine because you're immersed by pretty much the environment and all that such. But it's just like, when you're trying to get to the meat of the game, which is basically the dungeons and the boss fights, you just have to basically run through a freaking large-ass field that tends to not have a lot of things going on in it, is the issue. Like, if there were more things, say, like, going along the place. Like, say if there was, like, more areas like this, where you pretty much fight a tibia miner and his silly little giant skeletons, which I really should have fought in the giant skeletons if I'm going to be realistic. I had the damage. Yeah, I do have the damage, alright. I still have it in my pocket. Or, well, it's not equipped on my pocket. There we go. I think this giant skeleton still exists. This is like a bug if Tibia Miner's dead. Or Mariner. I don't know why I call him a miner. In fact, it's weird that it's even, like, I mean, the way I'm saying it, it's like miner as in the guy that mines stuff, or like a miner like that, not like anything else. Now hold up, let me show you the power of pots. Wow, that's a bad example. Okay, maybe that's not really that great. Still, 1,915 damage is not to scoff at. Uh-oh. Look at this laser beaming little shitlord. Damn it! Do it again, Skelly boy. I dare ya. Do it! You're gonna get freaking holy potted, alright. Get the fuck out of my existence. That's basically what I would do to giant skeletons, or all the giant skeletons around here if I could have. But I didn't. Of course, I need to keep... I would have to go freaking farm more freaking flowers, too, so... Oh, certainly I would have to go farm more flowers. I really don't remember if there is another Death Birb or not, pretty much. When pretty much, continuing through, though. I really don't remember. What does this hood do? I've forgotten what this one does. Increases intelligence and faith at the detriment of health. Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that! Anyway. Moving on with my life. By the way, I'm pretty sure Corrin and Goldmask are not going to be around because I've not really been bothering with pretty much Corrin's questline. Because it's meaningless. For a shitty ending that you wouldn't really give a shit about because, it's basically the same ending as any other ending, honestly. Or, it's basically the same as the freaking innate ending. Just a different order, apparently. Anyway, time to murder some bats. I also probably should switch my shit back to preservation. Then again, at the same time, does it matter? Not really. Might as well just stick with pretty much the survivability, honestly. Hey, would you not be a dick? Hold that thought. I'm trying to get my shit on. You don't learn, do you? I get blood to death. That's what you're gonna get. Then again, it's not gonna change your fate. What was gonna happen even if you didn't fuck with me. In fact, it was probably smart to fuck with me to try to kill me. Before I try to kill you. Either or. Hey, Ucha Blugan, welcome to the stream. Yep, it's some Elden Ring, some good old Elden Ring. It's a nice game. Just got done doing Castle Soul. Had a fun time with the commander there. Right, where's the Spirit Ashes at? Ring-a-ding, here's your little family member, your sister. Yes. Can't wait to get this game. Yeah, it's a really nice game. Just keep one thing in mind, Blugan, is that also this game, it's... like, it can be hard or easy depending on how you go about it, pretty much, like... as long as you pretty much keep trying and learning from your mistakes, you'll pretty much get better at the game. So, keep in mind this is sort of a skill-based game, but it's fun. It's a fun game once you get used to this stuff. Plus, there's some pretty broken builds that can make things very easy, too, so... Are you soloing this stream? What makes it hard and what makes it easy? Depends on your build, for one. How you go about it. If I had to say the beginner-friendly build you could do is Focus Vigor, because it gives you more hit points. And try to make yourself tanky. It's just like a beginner's start, it's like a beginner's practice. Because, like, again, like, when it comes down to this game, damage scales significantly once you get further and further into the game. Also, bleed damage is your best friend, or bleed procs. It takes off a percentage of an enemy's health. So, if you're doing, like, a build like mine, where pretty much, like, I'm using, like, say, Blood Flame Blade and, like, a bleedy weapon like Claws, since there's many weapons that have, like, bleed or different stats procs, it can make your game easier or harder. Primarily, for the most part, if you do, like, things like focusing into your stats, it will make things a lot easier. Like, strength increases, like, heavy weapon attacks. Like, just, like, basically, like, each weapon has their own scaling. Dex weapons, like Claws, pretty much increase their damage if you increase their damage if you focus Dex. Sorry. But yeah. Primarily, the way that you can tell what weapon is a type is looking at their attributes. Attributes are very important to look at. You can't really tell from my Claws, but, like, pretty much, like, they are, like, a Dex weapon. I think I have standard scaling on this, so it's just normally, like, just, like, Dex strength. But, This is a dex weapon, so either or, pretty much. Yeah, there's a lot to learn to this game, pretty much for the most part. Also, one important thing is you gotta have to keep having a strong will with playing this game, because like you're going to die a lot. I'm just going to say that right now. It's a learning curve. You have to learn from your mistakes, what the enemies do, what's the best move to exploit. There's a lot to it, but I mean, for the most part, the easiest thing to do for now is you can get a shield, preferably a brass shield, which you can get off the basic enemies, pretty much at the start of Limgrave. And then just like try and practice around using a shield and such. If you ever feel like going hardcore, you can go without a shield. There's a lot of things to make this game easier or harder, but just primarily the basic stuff is focus health, get a good shield, which a brass shield is a good example, and then, yeah, you can go make your build however you want to. Preferably people like bleed, because bleed is the most overpowered thing in this game. Just keep in mind, there are some enemies that are immune to bleed, but they don't show up until much later in the game. Okay, so when I get the game, I will call and ask you for tips. Yeah, I mean, you can do that. You can also look up some guides, too. There's, like, builds that you can look up, too, but you risk also spoiling. But, yeah, if you want the basics, just focus Vigor, get a good shield, and then just learn as well as you can. And then just basically look at the stats of, like, weapons and see what you can level up. That's the basic knowledge that you should go with. You can be a turtle character like Dee likes to do. Perhaps you could be a sorcerer. There's a lot of things you can do in this game. You have range boy if you really want to. Just a lot you can do. That's what it's nice about these games, is there's just a lot of play styles you can play with. And you can do the game however you want to. Don't listen to anybody saying, like, pretty much, you have to do this. Just find your favorite play style and just play it. That's basically the logistics of it. That's really all you have to do. Is there wizards and elves and other characters? Well, there is sorcerers and wizards, all that such. I won't spoil a whole lot, but yes, there's basically wizards, clerics. Basically, it's the basic, like, pretty much like, you know, medieval sort of mythology sort of such. You'll just have to see when you get into the game. There's plenty of stuff in this game that you'll see that's amazing. I don't want to spoil a whole lot, but yeah, that's just think of the basic fantasy stuff. And FromSoft likes to make a lot of twisted, interesting things, so your mind might be blown, honestly. Anyway, right, I did the thing I needed to do here, which was pretty much offer up this summon pretty much to the jelly that was looking for their sister, so... Alright, I think it's time to go fight a giant tree creature. Actually, is there something in here? Sometimes there's, like, small little knickknacks in the place, but, I don't think there is anything else here other than doing that summon puzzle. Let's see. You getting me more excited to get this game? I can't wait. What tasks are you doing right now? So, I just got done pretty much doing Castle Soul, as I said, which basically is a ghost and animal-riddled, festered hellhole. Pretty much I just got done with this summon puzzle. I'm going to go fight a boss right now, which is like an Erdtree avatar. That thing is basically, think of it like a giant wood golem thing that uses Holy Crapoly. Holy Crapoly, that's a good one. Oh, right, isn't there a merchant around here? I think there might be, actually going down this way. Oh, and also a beginner-friendly tip. If you go to a place that looks disgustingly rotten and just hellish, avoid that place. I will just say that. You can go to a very bad place early in the game, and, yeah, don't. It's not a very beginner-friendly place, I'll say that right now. If you see just, like, a little red rotting hellhole, go the other way. Just saying that right now. Unless you want a challenge, don't go that way. There's also a treasure chest you should... Well, I probably shouldn't freaking spoil everything. Sometimes pretty much the fuckery is what makes the game more interesting. Just keep your wits about you. That's all I've got to say. Let's see, like Terraria and Don't Starve. I mean, yes, I guess you could say in a way, like there are pretty much different biomes, I guess you could say, but they're technically continents. Either or, you get my point. Yeah, they're different areas, and pretty much the first area you'll start out in, it's going to be beautiful and wondrous, and it will probably you'll pretty much basically be breathless for a while. The game's basically going to be a learning curve, so I shouldn't really spoil anything for you because that's where the like experience comes from, basically. It's your choice, basically. I just spoiled something that probably I shouldn't have. But it's probably for the best because if you... I don't know. Like, it's just hard to say. It just depends on how your tolerance towards pain sometimes. It definitely depends. Let's see. Is that red place where all the OP bosses are? Well, it's a big difficulty curve for sure. Like, it's like mediocrely... Like, I shouldn't say mediocre, that's understating it, but it's a curve, let's just say that. But there's an even worse place in that general direction, too. I'm not going to spoil everything, as I said, but it's a place where you can go and test your skill if you really want to do that, primarily. It does offer up some good things, I think, if you go there early, but it can be nightmarish. It's a good place where you can get probably some decent ruins, though, for if you're really looking for ruins. But again, as I said, things are pretty hard to fight until you like learn how to fight them properly, so... You know what? I should buy those rune arcs. Those would be very useful. Especially since I'm not able to get any others. How am I doing in stone sword keys? Where are those stone sword keys at? Probably might not have stone sword keys if I'm going to be... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm on 11 of them. I don't need those, then. I don't think there's a whole lot of imp statues left in the game, so... Probably may have overbought from another merchant. Alright, let's go towards that tree, as I was saying. It's not going to be something I don't think... No, I can't bleed the tree, clearly. I can't bleed a tree. But, I definitely will probably have to use, like, pretty much my, sword here. Fire damage is very effective to them, clearly. Right, let's go this way. Yep, they're not here. I'm not surprised, though. There's no quest. I have not been bothering to do Hoard's quest. Alright, I remember there's some demi-humans around here. Oh yeah, there's some demi-humans around here. Fun. Especially big, beefy boy. You know what? We're gonna pull him. We don't have the right stuff on him, though. I don't have any more crabs, so I'm just gonna take this off. Does that guy see me? I think he does. Yeah, come here. Come here. Come here, you shit. Come on. Come on. Get your ass over here. Oh, God, he alerted everybody. That's fine. They're not going to get over here before I kick his ass. Time to get owned! And shanked. I was not expecting him to get knocked out of the sky like that. Let me see if... Well, no. I'll wait on that. I'm going to get rid of most of these guys before I try to do the freaking glitch for some extra juice. Yep, you do that. I'm going to do this. Hold that thought, buddy. I'm going to, I need to get some of this junk out of my inventory. Come on. Do something. Yep. Oh, you turn a bit, don't you? That's what I like to see. How about some more? Come on. Come on, keep doing that. I like free juice. Especially FP, specifically. Good stuff. That's the nice thing about colossal weapons that are not a sword, is you can exploit the freaking backstab talismans for extra juices. What level are you on? Well, I'm currently in the area known as Mountaintop of Giants. It's a much later on area, pretty much. It's basically where the game will start scaling up significantly, so you better be ready. You probably should, I had to say, probably go with the tank build. Probably, like, when you get to this point, you probably should have some decent resistant talismans or pretty much have some good armor, because things will start hurting you. I will not lie on that one. But for the most part, I don't really focus my stats. I pretty much have sort of a balanced build. It's hard to say right here because, like, I'm using stuff that's enhancing my stats. I'll take this stuff off and I'll show you. Right, the Gratagon Source Seal, get that off. Yeah, mostly I'm balanced for the most part. I like to keep my stats balanced because I can tap into nearly everything, but there's some things I can't really tap into too, so... Basically, I guess you could say I'm basically a jack of all trades, a master of none character, so... You like a monster? Well, if I'm... Yeah, pretty much... yeah, I forgot a nice thing about the From games is that pretty much you can customize your character, basically. You can make them look as freaky as you want them to. Originally, this guy didn't have these yellow glowing eyes, basically. But there is something in the game, you probably won't find it on your own, but it basically gives this yellow eye effect. I'm not going to spoil that, but if you really want to find it, I'll let you know in the future. For now, just go through the game with your own experience, and then if you want to find out a bit more stuff, I'll let you know. The best way, if you want to contact me pretty much while I'm offline stream, you can enter my Discord, if you have a Discord, and you can join my Discord, and you can ask me questions there if you want to. I do have a Discord link pretty much in my description bio. And there's that clown, alright. By himself, it's not going to be bad. When the other thing happens, not going to be great. Well, that's a bad example of what's going to be happening here. Sort of out of touch with fighting these guys too, so need to work on that. Come on. Oh, holy bullshittery. I should just buff my weapon from here. Yeah. Yeah, that's much better damage. You gonna follow up? You really have not been doing a good job following up, have you? Ooh, sweet opportunities. Right, I probably should have just kept going in and laying into him. Alright. Thought it'd be fun. Okay, gotta be careful. Okay, really? You're doing that shit when you got a friend already? Could beta wave one of these guys and then pretty much go for messing up the one that I need to mess up. Gonna get punished for this? No, I'm not. Gonna stomp? No. Gonna just attack normally, I guess. Alright, you're doing that again, huh? Of course, he's gonna start spamming like the little shit biscuit he is. You know what, I wouldn't mind using a flask here, honestly. Now, press this shitlord. Can I hit any damage? Him, and it will do damage to him. Okay, yeah, it does, but he takes less damage than his original. Also, I have a bad tendency calling something a he when it's not a he. Shit! Come on now. At least his friend is sitting back. Oh, no, his friend's attacking now. At least I can use his friend to... Or I can use the guy that I'm fighting to body block somewhat. Ooh, okay, that was a little close for comfort. Come on. can't tell if I was not sure if the guy behind him was going to attack or not. Yes, he's attacking now. Yeah, I saw that overhead. Come on. I'm getting it. I think I'm gonna get dunked. No one. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. He was trying to dunk. Fire here. Ah! Do you play Bloodborne? Yes, I actually do. Well, I used to play Bloodborne. I haven't touched that game in a while, but it's a great game. I do like that game. One of the it's definitely one of the good titles From Software makes or has made. The teabag? Well, no, that's not the teabag. This is the teabag. If you really want to teabag something, use the crouch or the stealth. That's how you teabag. Yeah, I like to call that like shield, like guarding, pretty much like dancing or whatever, like fidgeting, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. But I guess that in a way was pretty much like the Elden Ring, or I mean, the old From games is teabag, I guess. Outside Bloodborne, since you couldn't guard in that game. Right. That's done. It's time to move over to the icy lake and go and fight an annoying dragon. That's gonna be hell to deal with. Is this game the same creators as Bloodborne? Yeah, FromSoft is the one that made pretty much like Elden Ring. They pretty much made all these games, realistically. It's the Dark Souls franchise, the Demon Souls franchise. Actually, well, yeah, FromSoft was part of pretty much Demon Souls in those old days. They made Bloodborne, as said, and pretty much Elden Ring, as said. So they've also made Sekiro. There's plenty of games they've made. I should really have just warped. Do I really want to? Yeah, I probably. Well, it's too late now. These guys are mad at me, so I can't freaking warp. Okay, gotta get off my horse before I can go underneath that. At least there's enough collision on the horse to keep you from freaking going that freaking underpass, I guess. Attention to detail, in short. Alrighty. Yeah, I should have just warped to this race because I'm going to be resting at it anyway, so. I played I played Bloodborne once and never touched it again ever. I mean, ever again. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Pretty much like Bloodborne is a nice game. It's just pretty much like you just got to get used to it because that game does not have any guarding. Like one thing that makes the Bloodborne hard is you have to dodge well and pretty much also utilize your gun well. But I mean, for the most part, you can get through the game with just dodging. In this game, you have at least a shield. And depending on what sort of shield you use, it can carry you through the whole game if you're not good at dodging. Plus, there's all sorts of fancy shite you can get to be able to make yourself pretty overpowered, or even make your gameplay even better. So, Bloodborne's mostly focused on its melee and gun pairing mechanic for its combat, but it's very fun once you get used to it. I guess also another brutal thing when it comes down to Bloodborne is there's also a extra damage mechanic or a counter... Like, what was it called? Retribution damage mechanic, where if you're dodging and you get hit after you're done dodging, you take more damage, so it makes the game a little bit more brutal. But I mean, that's pretty much any From game in a nutshell when you dodge. So if you're wanting the safer option, a shield character would be the best, honestly. Do I have something to deal with this? Volcano pots, right. Forgotten about these. I don't touch these that much. Alright, we gotta wait for this. Wait, I also have to equip this. Good old volcano pots. Right, I think he comes here, right? That might have been too soon. Nope! Got it. Wait, let's see. Do you have the best shield in the game? I do, actually. One of the best shields in the game is technically the fingerprint shield, which is this one. It was originally really broken at one point, but FromSoft sort of nerfed it because there was there's a talisman that increases shield, like, like a guard boost, which is basically pretty much what basically reduces the stamina damage that you take when you're using a shield. This shield is pretty nice, I'll say. But I mean, like, because of the change that they've done to shields, or I guess the shield talisman, pretty much basically any shield can be good if you get that freaking talisman. It's literally like a shield looking talisman. Hold on, I can probably show you what it looks like. Or I probably don't have it on me right now. No, I put it in my storage box. But pretty much, it basically is a knight holding a shield, basically. You get much later in the game. But yeah, fingerprint shield's the best shield, technically. But if you're looking for an efficient small shield, or medium shield, I should say, go with the brass shield, because the brass shield is a very beginner-friendly shield. It's really nice, and it's easy to get at the start. Fingerprint shield is on the same route of getting the yellow eye thing that I was talking about, but it's a bitch to get, so... Yeah, this guy, okay, let's hold on, let's hold off on fighting him. Hopefully I can. I want to try to get to the church before I fight this dragon. I think he's over there to the left. I think I see him moving around over there. Hopefully. Yep, over there. Alright, we're gonna avoid fighting him. And then get that church, and then we'll come back to this trash dragon. Where is the church at? Maybe it might not even be worth going to the church, honestly, because it just takes a long time to get back anyway. Okay, well, we'll fight this trash dragon. Do you have the best weapons in the game? Also, what happened to your anchors as a weapon? That was back pretty much when I was playing with D and Blaze, pretty much on a co-op character. This is a fresh new character. The reason why I'm not using the same character is once you beat the game once, pretty much it takes you to a new cycle, and I had to state preserve that character for DLC, which is to come, so... but primarily, best weapon-wise, it just depends on your playstyle specifically. Because there's not really a best weapon, just depends on what you prefer to play with. You just basically have to find what build you really like. Can I really pull him all the way over here? Okay, then I don't have to fight in the disgusting freaking eyesore of a freaking haze, then. I'm fine with that. Of course, he's really ready to kick my ass now, so... I didn't even buff my shite either. That's good to know if I can actually do that, then. I gotta be careful. I can't stay in, like, close range because he might do bullshit. Yeah, pretty much best weapon-wise, though, pretty much it just will be based off of your build, basically. Oh boy, please say I'm not stuck on him. This ice dragon is not fun to fight, I'll say right now. Because of this move right here. You can't get close to him. Probably should just use my freaking flame sword, if I'm gonna be honest. Does not seem like he cares about bleeding. Yeah, I don't know if Blood Flames is worth it. Okay, we're not sticking around here. We're going this way. Oh god, yeah, that Ice Breath has much more freaking travel distance than pretty much the other breaths. That's another scary thing about this dragon, so I have to probably use Torn to get out of the way of that. Probably a terrible mistake. No? Okay. I'll take that. Okay, yeah, this dragon doesn't care that much about bleeding, and I'm also in a bad spot. No. Oh god, I'm in a very bad spot! That was luck that I recovered that. Come on, Dragon Boy, what are you gonna do? Of course, that terrible-ass move. Come on, Dragon! What you gonna do? You know what? I'm using the greatsword. Fuck it. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, yeah, we're using... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that's terrible. Ugh, that hurts. Like, it's not a lot of damage, but if you get stuck in that move, you're basically dead. I was lucky I didn't get stuck in it. No, I'm gonna close the gap. Yeah. Yes, do that. Okay. You need to stop that shit, Dragon Boy. Oh boy. Be a free buff. And hit? Yes, that's nice. I need to use that more. That move is fantastic. Alright, this is where that move gets even worse. That's actually the dangerous move in his kit. So this dragon is different. There's a different way to fight this dragon. Because, like, the other dragons, they're pretty easy to fight compared to this one. Because this one expects you to fight at long range to mid. This dragon's a brutal one. Come on now. See what you get. Oh, please don't ricochet that breath at me, please. You gonna... Oh yeah, he's doing... No? No, he's just repositioning. I don't like that I'm nearing crap that's gonna be in the way. That's what I don't like. Because, one thing to note about breaths, dragon breaths in this game, they ricochet really weirdly. They have very weird reaction with the environment, and it's not fun. Well, that's fine. I'll just take advantage of that. Slightly. Uh-oh, he's repositioning back. Well... And the worst part is it's in the disgusting haze. Well, that gives me time to read chat, I guess. Let's see. Oh, well. Alright. Yeah. Right, where'd that dragon go? I am not fighting you in the haze. You can get your ass out of there. Well, the haze is not even there anymore. Okay. Maybe he just doesn't really spawn too close to the haze. Yeah, you're not doing that attack. I felt like that was not going to reach. I don't know why I wasted my time with that. You cheeky shit. Stop your ring and fight me like a real dragon. Yeah, do that. As I miss. I don't like that his wings get in the way. It makes it harder to get out of there when need be. Oh, that's a bad. That's bad. That's bad. Well, at least it's not his terrible move. So that move is not as bad, but that move is still shit. Ah, there we go. I was wondering when I was gonna knock you down. Give me that freaking juice. Not that it's gonna mean a whole lot. You being greedy here. Okay, no, that's fine. I might drink this. Need this back. Alright, you're gonna Of course you are. I see. I was expecting that, honestly. I think I've gotten so used to this dragon pretty much from the co-op playthrough that pretty much I can pretty much anticipate what he's going to do. Oh, he's doing that shit. That's not good. Of course he's doing that one. Fuck you. Ah, that move is so bad. I mean, it's not as bad as his like actual one, but yeah, that move is not pretty to get hit by still. It builds up frostbite. You can do that, and I'm gonna freaking punish you for doing that. You like that? Them apples. Do you need to eat and drink in this game? No. There's no survival mechanics in this game, other than pretty much not, getting your health reduced down to 0. So you don't have to worry about, like, survival mechanics. It's primarily just the combat-wise you need to worry about. The only reason why there's, like, food-looking items is that they buff you, basically. There's, like, buffs for different food items. Like, crab gives you more defense. The meatballs can give you health back, but pretty much you get poisoned for using them. They're basically, like, spare healing items for the meatballs. There's, like, all sorts of buffs that you can do with, like, consumables in these games. Surprised I didn't get hit by that, honestly. Yeah, no. You're not doing that to me. Here, have some fire to the face. Okay, maybe not. Ha! Yeah, no, you wanted to do that to me, but that's not happening, I'm afraid. Oh, you're doing the terrible move, though. That's bad. I guess this move is not very bad as long as you pretty much have the mindset of staying at mid to long range. Especially that move. Like, yeah, this dragon expects you to fight at mid-range compared to the other dragons. Dragons are pretty easy to fight, but pretty much you have to know how to fight them, too. So, like, for the most part, the way to fight this dragon is way different from the other dragons. Like, you can do the same strats, but you can get punished for it. For example, to avoid that move, which a lot of the dragons do, that's the best way to avoid it, is just getting on your horse and then going towards where the dragon's at. People say dragon fights are shit, but they're not that bad. They're really not. You just have to learn how to handle it, how to go about moving. I remember thinking that dragon was really bad. Like, it was shit to fight. I mean, it is still, because this guy keeps you at bay. Stalling, basically, on this dragon's part. And he's doing that move again. Okay. He's trying to prove me wrong. Oh, well, okay. Right. I forgot that the ice breath has very weird travel compared to the other breaths. At least I didn't take damage. My horse did, but still, it's not fun to get hit by his attacks. Yo, Tiger, I have to go watch movies at the theater with my family. Oh, that's fine. Pretty much, Uichiwa. Enjoy the movies. And thank you for tuning in. Alrighty. Let's kick this dragon's ass. Hopefully. And I'm waiting for one moment to go and... yeah. There's always a moment where you can die in a boss fight if you do something stupid. Happened to me plenty of times. Come on. Yeah, do that. Yes, I can punish you. So you're gonna punish me. Okay, no, you're not. I guess if you run, you're fast enough with the run, you can probably get out of the way of that, or get out of range of that. I will not hesitate to use Torrent to avoid that breath. His ice breath travels much more weirdly than the other dragons, if I'm gonna be realistic. Bonk. I'm gonna get... What? No, I'm not hit, surprisingly. Okay. Have some flames to the face, huh, you shit? Okay. Oh! Okay! Oh, wow! I lucked out on that! Luckily, he managed to freaking nip the freaking hitbox of the flames. Otherwise, I would have gotten a face full of ice breath, and that would have hurt. Ah, shit, dude. I lucked out with that one. Alrighty. Okay, so pretty much Ice Dragon's done. Actually, I'm not heading to the Prelate Castle next, actually, now that I think about it. There is another cave in this place. First off, I might as well just go get this item since I'm near it anyway, so... It's not anything useful, but I mean, realistically, I think it's just some pocket ruins, which I could use. Is what I would say if a message didn't block the way. Okay, alright. As much as I would like to go to the cathedral over there... Well, maybe I should go over to the cathedral real quickly. Just because pretty much that's just like another... I think another healing item, I think. I think it's the one that gives you more effectiveness with your flasks. But I have to go see that really quickly. Yeah, see, this is what I sort of mean by pretty much the open world. After, like, the second playthrough, it's a little bit irritating, because it just takes forever to travel these lakes. I also know there's some freaking lobsters in the area that are the frost variants. I don't know if I want to fuck with those things. Those things are scary. Those are the lobsters are like, okay, they hurt a lot, and I don't want to put up with it, honestly. I will not lie, they are the ones I will sort of just refuse to fight. Just because of how awful they are. I do not like fighting the lobsters. Let's go to Spirit Collar Cave. But yeah, I'm gonna probably ignore the lobsters. It's not exactly rare that I pretty much will avoid fighting things. But, yeah, these things can fuck off. Most certainly can fuck off. They're just, like, so aggressive and they just hurt a lot. As I said, Mountaintops is where damage scales ridiculously. So it's like, do you really want to fight a souped up on steroids version of the freaking lobster boys? That have frostbite too to boot, so. It's like banging your head against a wall if you really want to do that. Which, I'll pass on that, honestly. Ugh, okay. I believe this is the Spirit's Color Snail Cave, where they have you fight pretty much 2 back-to-back Godskins. I might consider using Black Flame for this one, because this one... yeah. I think that maxes out my flasks, right? No, there's another... I can use another Sacred Tear, apparently. So, the charges are not done there. Oh, right, because there's another church. Yeah, I forgot about that one. There's the one with the Corpse Piler, which is the Rivers of Blood katana that's... I fucking hate with a passion. It's an annoying katana to deal with. Not that I have beta anything, but more along the line because there's builds pretty much on NPC phantoms, or not NPC phantoms, but, well, yeah, just NPC enemies. And fuck that. Fuck that. I can understand why people hate it in this community. I also need to dump off some junk while I'm here. Why not? That would be a good idea. I sort of brain farted there for a second, sorry. Oh, God. Maybe I'm getting a little too old for my age, honestly. Or for my life. Something of the sort. Either or. Which one of these are weaker? I feel like this is weaker, just because it's not physical damage. Or you can put that junk in there. I should probably take the quick step off of that before I take that off. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Because I don't know if I'm going to put pretty much quick step back on the greatsword. As nice as it is to get an easy backstab, I personally prefer to have like an actual technique on this greatsword, as I said earlier. So, you know. Well, just for now, we'll just take this off. You know what I should do? Oh wait, that's not it. Oh, never mind. We'll wait on that. I was going to pretty much put the Assassin's Gambit on that for future, because I'm going to need that for an area that's very annoying without it. Put these in there, that in there, this, not that. Is that something I can use later? Don't think I've ever gotten enough stats to use that seal, though. That away. That away. Most definitely the shields in such a way. It's funny how I've gotten dupes. The armors can stay. Maybe the spare armors can probably go. Okay. I really shouldn't even waste my time with that. Mostly it's just primarily the gear, like the weapon gear I should worry about pretty much putting away. Because I don't really need to worry too much about armor, comparatively. Should probably put this away. Yeah, I need to put that away too. Store this, and then we'll be off onto the cave. Might probably call it after I complete Spirit Caller, honestly. As much as pretty much that commander fight pretty much got my blood pumping. Sadly, that freaking excitement sort of went away really quickly. Also, I'm being stupid right now. Where's the freaking... It's... Oh, right, it's under range. I always look at that icon and I see, like, just bows. But there is a staff in there, but still, it's just like, eh. Alright. So, time for Spirit Caller Cave. Let's do this, please. Yes, yes. Right, so there's nothing that's gonna proc in this place, so I should probably use the greatsword for the time being. That would be the smart choice. Silly little trap. Then again, realistically, do I want to go down there? Because I think there's more of a reason to go down there. Uh-oh. I probably shouldn't sit here and wait for him to do shit. Yeah, get rid of the snail, you get rid of the rest of the trash lords. That's the smart thing to do. I'm not fighting these wolves. Okay. Oh, just cave moss. Got some leaves. Some dank leaves. Oh. You know what? Here, I'll drink one of these. Maybe that might boost me energy up a bit. And I swear, I feel like I need to have an energy drink just to get myself hyped up again. It's sad. Probably also didn't help that I expended my energy just with that hype that when I was freaking fighting the general. Or after I got done fighting the general. Look at all this stuff. Let me guess, is this a trap? I think there might be an illusionary wall in this place too. I don't really remember. Maybe not. I feel like there's an illusionary wall in this cave, I feel like. I'm not gonna worry too much about it, though, is the thing. Pretty sure somebody would have a message and such. Hello, look at that samurai. What the f... Oh, he's using Senpuku. So say if he hops up here, I'm gonna knock him down. I really shouldn't waste time fighting this guy because there's like a snail I could murder technically. Yeah, right up here. Oh, you saved your snail. Wow, he hurts. Yeah, don't waste time fighting him. This is Spirit Caller Cave after all, and my goodness, that guy really hurt a lot. No joke. One more hit, he pretty much would have killed. Alright. Anyway, sorry about that. Oh hey, look at that, a snail. Should let my health come back first. Also probably should just equip something that could probably nuke this snail. I don't think there's really too much that's good. I mean, I should just make more knives and throw it at him. Then again, these guys are probably resistant to knives, honestly. Wouldn't be surprised. Shouldn't rely too much on these because I'm going to be out of a ranged weapon soon enough. That might not be good for my health. I'll just pretty much just buff up and then go in. Oh, that wolf sees me. Or does it? Is that the one that's the annoying one that's like a turbo wolf? I was hoping for it to go right in my attack. It's the one that has a lot of poise. Hey, snail boy, when you fucked off with that shit? Sorry, boy, but you're not doing that shit. I'm not gonna take that shit. No, I sort of lucked out from taking that shit regardless. Actually, this is probably the trap way, isn't it? That probably is the trap way if I'm gonna be realistic. Realistic! You know what? I'm gonna go take a look at that. Why not? It's not like I have anything better to do right now. Could be more of a shortcut, realistically, so. I don't mind, honestly. It's just like, Probably people viewing this might mind, but... Tough cookies, deal with it! Oh, yeah. I do have to say, this is a pretty far back run, though. Holy shit. Maybe I slightly mind now after that. Where is the... Where there's like a cliff you could land on? Yeah, there it is. Oh yeah. So, yeah, that's just to pretty much... That's like a trap for this spot. Pretty much you could technically label this as a shortcut, honestly. So... Right, this is gonna be the cancer room, isn't it? It's like 2 spirit-colored snails and a bunch of freaking assholes that wanna freaking eat your ass. This is where I sort of regret not getting that damage bonus freaking thing. You know what? Hold that thought. I do have like a... Exalted meat, I think. Yeah, exalted flesh. That would probably be good for extra damage. And I'll beat myself up with this. Hopefully I can melt the freaking snails before I freaking get my ass kicked. Okay, well that's one set of snails, because I think there's another one, too. Oh yeah, he's camping the freaking boy. Alright. I'm probably gonna have to do, like, running attack strats on the snail. Just hit and run, hit and run, hit and run. I also have throwing knives, too. Why am I not using those? That would probably be the wisest thing to use on the snail. Of course, this gremlin's freaking guarding this. Yeah, that's where pretty much running, like, or just small throwing knives are very nice. Gets rid of the trash when you don't want it. Right, wasn't there something worthwhile in here? Oh yeah, there's an armor set. The white reed stuff. Where do you get the helmet at? Yeah, I'm curious. Huh. Wasn't there a helmet that goes with this? Unless you have to probably beat the boss, maybe? I don't know. Huh. Weird. Unless if there's only just the body armor. I don't really care too much. Let's just get on with our lives. Heh! Alrighty. You know, if this was another From game, they would have you farm that out, this freaking spirits. Alright, for this fight, I'm definitely gonna use Black Flame. Because, yeah, damage is gonna suck on these guys. I can definitely tell that this is gonna suck. What are you gonna do? It's definitely gonna suck if these trees get in the way. Well, I wasted that, didn't I? Right, don't two-hand when pretty much you're waiting for, yeah. Fine, I'll get some free hits on you. Huh, my damage is not as bad as I thought. Not great either. Gotta be careful. Yeah, I felt like he was gonna do that. Time to get out of there. Provided if I don't get stuck on shit. Oof, that hurt. That's fine, I'll punish you for that. It's like you'll punish me if I freaking get coy. And no, he's gonna punish me if I try to do anything that. Like, Stretch Armstrong's biggest weakness is definitely when he, does this move. Or if he decides to hop back to do his fireball. Shame I couldn't get any black flame damage out on him. Time to go! Might as well take this time to do this. That's fine. I'll punish you for that. Of course, I freaking missed all my attacks practically. Oh boy, I deserve that. Being stupid. First time that move's ever punished me realistically. I don't have juice. I need to get back and get some juice. What are you gonna do, Stretchy? I'll wait and waste my freaking black flame energy. That's what you're gonna do. I was hoping it would have ran out before I freaking went in for the swing. Jesus! That's what happens when you try to gamble. Yeah, I've noticed Black Flame's like tick damage gets worse as pretty much their health lowers, so probably Black Flame may not be worth pretty much casting any further. Surprised that wasn't a roll catch realistically. Lay down! Alright. First boy dead. Time for some turbo action. Is that really your first move you're planning to do on me? No, that's his that actual move that actually hit me. Aren't you a shitlord, aren't you, fat boy? Okay. I gotta go about this differently. That was a freaking phase 2 shit. That would hurt a lot. Fatty's actually giving me a run for my money. Him being a little bit slower actually throws me off slightly. it seems like I can get a guaranteed hit on him pretty much when he's freaking doing his... Never mind. Just need to wait for a good opportunity to pretty much just punish him with these black flame fireball, pretty much. Or hope that he's at an incline and I can punish him so hard. Come on. Keep rolling, donut boy! Oh god, he fucking hit me still. Oh god, well, there you go. He killed me. Damn, I didn't recover quickly enough out of that, sadly. Captain Donuts actually gave me a run for my money. Literally made me run and then pretty much gave me a run for my money, that is. Out of the way, Wolfie! Oh, you fucking dog. They really feel like they need to have that wolf there too, huh? So literally no time to buff. I mean, I guess you can buff. You pretty much, like, I guess get some distance and pretty much then put shit on. I'm going to equip something a little bit more useful, honestly. At least that first slot. Stop that. Piece of shit. These guys are slow, so you do have time to run away and pretty much put your buff on when you put this on. Ow. Just sucks that they have like an army just basically waiting for you at the entrance of the boss arena. I don't care, I just want to replenish that. What do I want? What else do I want to throw on? Did I bait him doing that? Huh. That's weird. That really is weird that you can bait him with pretty much a buff. Okay, don't sidestep that way. That's not going to save you from anything. Okay, you can do that. I can punish you severely. I don't know how I saved myself out of that, but that works, I guess. He's gonna punish me for this, isn't he? Yeah, no. I'll punish that. I would punish that properly if pretty much my character didn't freaking do spastic shit. Okay, you freaking shit. Okay, that's fine. I'll punish you severely for that. FP. Would probably roll catch or quick step catch me if I didn't have the FP. This is where it's just better to probably D-lock off the guy pretty much. Yeah, when he does like that stretching windmill attack. Surprised that didn't damage me! Alright, I gotta do better with Fatty this time. I noticed that you can actually punish Fatty pretty much at the start of his attack if he decides to do that wind up, so. Sort of, yes. Sort of, no. I'm against a wall. He probably might kill me if I'm not careful. Go on, throw a fireball, you shit. Do it. Oh, he doesn't want to. Seeing if I can get a prop my freaking regeneration, but I don't think I'll be able to. He's really being on my ass. Nope. Okay, there we go. There's the dose mistake. There was my mistake, basically. Yeah. Damn, he is punishing me. That's not good for my health. Maybe I should switch strategies. Oh, it seems like that's going worse. Okay. Okay, this is going worse. Holy shit. I was hoping that probably he would not fucking done that. Or hit me, I should say. Like, strafing out of the way of the attack would have been nice. Do I really want to waste any more my stuff on Black Flame is the issue. Probably not, considering how much damage I do to him per, like, hit. Okay, there we go, he's won phase 2. We should get a drink out. That probably was too soon, honestly. And that was not good on my part. Yeah, I probably won't Black Flame anymore. It's like pretty much a risk to do it with this guy. You gotta be careful, he might rapid thrust. I probably could be dead here soon enough. No, not yet. Although is actually giving me a run for my money, for sure. frame perfect dodge out of the way of his... Nah, well, he freaking wanted to change that, didn't he? He was not happy with that. God, this fat fucker is actually doing pretty good against me. The poison killed me! That is fucking sad! Yeah, Fat Boy is fucking a pain in the ass to fight. Oh, shit. Oh, man, he is quite a pain in the ass. Really wish I could lead prop him. Sadly, I cannot. Yeah, Fat Boy, I felt like it was gonna be the challenge of the cave. But then what's the painful thing is having to do the run there. That's the worst part. Most certainly it's the painful part of the cave. The other worst part is you don't get the chance to buff though, so you have to sort of like stay away from the apostle at the start just to get the buff in. You're lucky with things. Oh god, can I hover over to the right thing, please? I deserve that. Come on, boy. You know, Apostle is definitely easy enough because he's pretty almost predictable. Jump? Yes, you are. Nice whiff me. Still got one black flame out on him. As he almost kills me. I say that he's predictable and then pretty much he starts laying into me. Oh, wow. I actually got clobbered by the freaking overhead jump attack. Ah, that's sad. He's doing that. Thankfully, pretty much I didn't dedicate to that. Alright, I'm gonna get my shit, then I'm gonna re-freaking try this guy. Like, see if I could have gotten that strike pretty much during Blodskin Noble's bullshit. What is that jump for his dodge? Want to throw another? Wow, his side is really his weakness, huh? Yeah, do that. Hit in two hands, so I missed out on a lot of damage there. No, I didn't get the proc, sadly. I was hoping I would have gotten the Black Flame proc before that ran out. Oh, yep. Nice try, though! I'll probably sit on the regeneration for a little bit. Well, that was I didn't really want to dodge backwards there. Probably could have used the rest of that juice pretty much for quick step or a black flame proc. I'm gonna try to do. You sneaky shitlord. Not gonna get in there in time before pretty much he tosses that. Gonna do another? Okay, this time I'm gonna actually punish you for that. Oh, I was expecting you to throw one. That's a shame. Gonna throw one? No, he's not throwing one yet. Right, he follows up. That's one thing I gotta be careful of. And then he's gonna chuck up that one. He's gonna chuck another, possibly. Nope. Hold that thought for a second, you freak of nature. I like your bubblegum. There's that. Oh boy, I'm against a wall! I hate that. If he gets you up against a wall, you're pretty much gonna get fucked by that move. Yeah, you go on, do that shit. Oh, you know what? I was not even sitting on my, He does. I was gonna say, if he does an AoE, he actually could punish me there. Getting serious, are we? Yeah, it's a shame we've got serious in a very bad spot. Oh, no, don't have enough for that. Oh. Not bad. Starting to get a little paranoid here, Jesus. Oh, God, yep, there you go. Fucking hell. God! What I was going to hope to do is I was going to eat a meatball, because I didn't want to waste a flask, because pretty much I'm going to need it for Fat Boy's phase, more than freaking Godskin apostles. So, sadly, pretty much I choked, pretty much from the fear of getting hit, and there you go. That's nice. God damn it. Oh, that's sad. I did question, what is the point of them even freaking putting freaking Stakes and Marika in the game? It pretty much, they're useless, realistically. Like, they don't even bother using them in certain points in the caves anymore. It's like, why bother freaking even think of that concept? Oh boy. You shit. Guess that's not a surprise, though. You gave him the opportunity, he took the opportunity. Have to get through before he even knows that. And I wasn't two-handing, sadly. Throw one at me? No? He doesn't want me to hit him with the black flame, for sure. He knows better. Okay, well then I'll just freaking run you then. Of course, I get hit by the overhead. Fuck me. Deserve it, though. I need to just quick step to his side. No, you're not getting me with that again. Nearly got hit by that. Alright, I'm getting a little coy for my own good. Do a hit pretty much when he tries to jump you or do something. Realistically. Gonna throw a flame, I know you want to. You want to! Yes, I knew it. Spinning your shit? I don't think so. Oh, my regen wore off. Wonder, can I get him? Yeah, he can hit the trees. I want him to try to do that next time. I'm trying to buff. See if I can get him to do that yet. Nope, he's wanting to freaking wring my neck. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Of course, right around the time when I actually want to do the buff and try to shoot him with the trees. What? Fuck it. Wasting more time trying to do one silly little buff. No. Breathe! Let's see if he does the windmill at the start. Yes, he is. Good punishment time! Time to run. Should actually utilize these while he's freaking doing that. Good idea, honestly. Oh, punishment opportunities. Well, stay away from him. I sort of don't even want to bother. He's not. Yeah. Throw another one, I dare you. Go on, do that. I'll fly you with a running arc instead. Yep, time to get out. Did not deal with that. Can I get? No, I'm not going to get him before he does that. That's a scary combo. I don't usually see that one because he doesn't tend to try to do that one. Alright, time for Noble. You know what? Sort of regret not getting crab. Wait, where's he at? Oh, well, that's a shame. It was a waste of black flame buff time. Yeah, I don't have any juice. I need to get back. Gonna throw a fireball at me. Take this opportunity. Oh, freaking run turn. Don't fuck with me, please. Okay, that was good. Okay, so I really want to try to aim to hit him when he's freaking trying to do his first swing. Okay, so he does try to punish you if you try to rely on that attack a little too much. Alright, I'm beginning to get the rhythm on him again. Well, I'm pretty much in Tubbo's rolling range, which ain't good for my health. Surprised he didn't do the shockwave. He usually likes to do that. Is he rolling at me again? No, of course he is. Ow. That's a surprise, honestly. He usually likes to just go into another. bit. He's gonna probably donut roll me here in a second. Yes, he is. Gotta get behind him quickly. So he doesn't try to Tokyo drift it into me. Oh, that's Black Flame's wall. Oh, he's trying to crush me good. His thrusting freaking barrage is his biggest weakness, for one thing. Oh, he's doing it rolling me. Alright. This should play out fine as long as I don't fucking get into Tokyo drifting range. Jumping. Okay, good. Alright, there we go. There was the better run. Alright, where's this shit at so I'm murdering it? There you are. Bleed, you fucking disgusting creature of sin. Black Flame Ritual. Wait, don't you get... Wait, no, you get the freaking body buff pretty much from Gideon. Okay, well, that's good. Huh, alright. Not surprised I was gonna die a lot in this cave. I feel like I can tell what areas I'm gonna definitely die in the most, for sure, when it comes down to, the near end game, I should say. This is... what would this be considerably? Would this be sort of mid to end, honestly? Endgame would probably be Farum Azul, and Dragon Barrel would be endgame, sort of. Or maybe that would be mid-game. I don't know. It's hard to say. Generally, when the damage ramps up a lot, pretty much that's going to be pretty much in your endgame, if anything, so. Yeah, alrighty. Well, I feel like that would be a good place to probably stop. Honestly. I would have liked to probably have gotten to the actual giant area, but that'll probably be for another time, honestly. Because I still have to do the Evergoal, technically. So that has the, what's that guy that was infected by the madness? I don't remember, but he was pretty much... That's like him before he got, like, frenzy flamed, I believe. And then pretty much I gotta do the prelate's, like, little castle area before pretty much the true mountaintop area. Or giant area, I should say. And then, pretty much, I had to backtrack and go and do the secret route. Or I could do Fire Giant first. It just depends. We'll have to see next time. Anyway, with that, that's going to wrap up the stream. Thank you for those that tune in and watch, and those that will be watching the VOD. I hope all y'all have a good day and night. We'll try to do some co-op shenanigans tomorrow. In terms, I do not know what we're going to do, because Blaze never got back to me on pretty much if we were going to do Wulong or Don't Starve. I'm just going to have to see, so for now, I guess... Should mark it down for Wulong next stream, I guess. Probably. That's the problem when it comes down to the scheduling, or like the schedule I set. It's just like, it's hard to tell because, you know, yeah, I can never tell with the guys, so. Whether it be pretty much if they'll be able to show up or if what we're going to play. So I don't generally like this schedule on the schedule board over there on the, or not board, but on the schedule page, but. It's sort of there just to be sort of an estimate, I guess, of what we're going to do. Either or, yeah. Anyway, point is, we're going to try to do co-op shenanigans. It might be Wulong, it might be Don't Starve. If, say, somebody doesn't show up within 15 minutes, there will be a filler stream. If, D shows up, Blaze does not, it will be Sackboy filler, and that will go for however long, pretty much, we feel like going for, or at least until Blaze shows up, which is within 2 hours that we give him. And then it will just go from there with Sackboy. And then if Blaze shows up, I think he said he wanted to try to do Meet Your Maker, I think. Try it. I don't know. But genuinely, D tends to not show up. Or, I mean, D tends to show up, I should say. Oh, God. But yeah, yeah, I guess that would be the plan for tomorrow. And then pretty much the day after that, it would definitely be don't starve for sure. And the same rules would apply with the 15 minutes and such. So yeah, and there's not really much else to talk about at that point. But yeah, alrighty, that's it. All right, bye bye.